Hello everybody, hello my friendly friends. How are you guys doing on this fine Monday evening? It has been a marvelous day for me. You guys know I always say this, that I really like Mondays. I know that's not a super popular statement, but I truly do. I love how it begins the week. I love how it feels. But hello Joey, hello F, hello Leaf. How are my wonderful friends doing on this fine evening? Let me move on over to the clubhouse. Hello everybody. Hi, I missed you guys. I know it's only been one day. It feels like it's been a year. I don't know what's been with today, but it truly feels like it's been so long since I've gotten to talk to you guys. I've missed you so much. But yes, my friends, say hello. Hello, Franco. Hello. We missed you yesterday, my friend. Welcome our matcha cake. Our green matcha cake. Now, if you guys remember, we had a matcha cake to begin our Mystery Dungeon adventure, our very first stream of Mystery Dungeon, the very first one. I thought it would be very fitting if we ended things off with a green cake as well. Yes, as you can tell by the title of our adventure tonight, this is our farewell to Ham and Riolu, our last adventure we are going to be going on with Team HamHams. Does that make you guys sad at all? Because to me it feels very bittersweet. It feels very I feel like we're ready, you know? We're ready to end our adventures together as Team HamHams, but at the same time I feel so bonded to Riolu and Ham. But I feel ready at the same time. I hope you guys share the same feelings. But how are you guys doing tonight? I saw Joey, you asked, question, is school or work worse? Definitely, in my opinion, school. Definitely school. It's not that school is bad, but I feel like, you know, when you have school, you go there for 8 hours, sometimes 9 hours. You come home, you have homework, you have tests. The one thing about, you know, work is you go there, you do your job, you come home, you don't have any other responsibilities. You guys get what I mean? That's one thing I really love about work life versus school life, is that you get to come home and you don't have homework, you don't have other things that, you know, you take home from work. It's the moment you leave, you're done. And that's really special, I will say. Everyone always says that, like, oh, once you get older and you get into work, like, life gets harder. I disagree. I think it gets easier. I think it gets a lot easier, because there's a lot of days where I'll come home from work and the most thing I have, you know, to think about is, oh, what am I gonna make for dinner? You know, what are Snoopy and I gonna do to expend his energy? What are the hobbies I want to do? How am I gonna want to spend my evening? What games am I gonna want to play? It's all very exciting. Hello, Captain. Hello, joining us in for our very last Mystery Dungeon stream. It's sad, but it's happy at the same time. I have a lot of very fun things planned for our last adventure with Team HamHams. With the crying bug kitties, what does it mean, my friend? Why are they crying? Why is this the first emote? Are you having a rough day, my dear friend? But I'm so excited to get into things. Now, before we begin, I want to tell you guys the game plan. So I went ahead and got 6 out of the 7 codes for the secret missions. So the ones that have the legendaries at the end. And we're going to do probably 1 to 2 of the secret mission dungeons. And then we're going to spend the last bit of stream, and you know how I always promise everyone's going to get a turn at a dungeon, is we're going to change out all of our party members, and everyone's going to get a last run at a dungeon, whether that be a smaller one or a bigger one, easier, harder. Everyone's going to get a shot, so everyone can say goodbye to their final forms, their final Pokemon. And that will end our Mystery Dungeon adventure with Team HamHams. Whole life has been rough, but that's beside the point. Well, how is your day going today, Captain? I hope your life hasn't been rough on this particular day, my friend. But yes, I am so excited, my friends. So please grab a slice of matcha cake. I hope all of you guys are a fan of matcha. It's one of my favorite flavors. So please grab a slice of cake, settle on in, because we are about to dive back in for the very last time with Riolu and Ham. What did I have for dinner? Oh, very good question, my friend. What did I have? Why does it feel like so long ago? What did I have? Wait. It wasn't even, it was like an hour ago. And I'm forgetting. Give me 1 second. Oh, I had tonkatsu ramen with kimchi and seaweed. And it was a delicious, absolutely delicious. I really wanted to follow it up with a sweet treat, but I've run out of candy. I had a whole stash of Easter candy that I bought pretty early on because it's kind of on sale right now, you know? I had a whole stash and I've gone through it. It was supposed to last me pretty much through, you know, a while. I've gone through the entire thing. I have an issue with chocolate coins. You guys know like the cheap chocolate that comes in like the metallic tin foil so it looks like coins. For some reason, when chocolate comes in fun forms like that, so like coins or like the chocolate bunnies, it just tastes more tasty to me. I cannot resist. I can't help myself. I have to eat all of it. Been full of chores and anime. What anime have you been watching? What anime? Don't mind me. Takes a whole half of the cake. Take as much as you need, my friend. Take as much as you desire. It's very delicious tonight. Ran out, dentist approved. I know. Well, I said, you know, the day after the dentist, I did really good. I had no sweets, no pop, no nothing. And then after that, I went back to my normal schedule of of too many sweets. But it's okay because, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't have any cavities this year. So that means I'm doing fine. I don't have to be so careful. You can take the whole cake if you want to. Absolutely you can, because I have backups, my friend. I always come prepared for everybody to have as much as they please. Psychopaths? That's one of the ones I wrote on the list that you guys were talking about before. Actually, can I talk to you guys about One Piece? How many backup cakes do you have? I like to have at least 2 to 3 backup cakes every single stream. Just in case. Or for emergencies. Like if I end up eating the entire thing before stream, then I have backups for backups for everybody else. You know what? There's so much I want to talk about anime and One Piece because that's the reason why. I have to apologize. That's the reason why I was a little bit late coming to stream, is because I lost track of time because I was watching One Piece. But we will get to that. I think in our first dungeon we can have another anime discussion. How do you guys feel about that? But yes, I think without further ado, are you guys ready to say hello to Ham and Riolu? Goodbye Amori music and hello to Mystery Dungeon music. Have you guys... Oh, excuse me. My main screen didn't switch. There we go. Are you guys excited? Are you guys... Oh, I know I am. I truly am. So let me show you guys. Yes, I have 6 out of the 7. I already preemptively organized my treasure bag for our adventure. That way we can be right and ready to go. Do you have any reviver seeds, sir? I assume not. I thank you sincerely for stopping the spreading nightmare. You know what? If you think about it, the nightmare, like the whole world getting threatened by darkness and being basically threatened with eternal sleep and nightmares, is very scary. Hello, La, hello. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. How are you doing today? How are you doing? We are just about to begin our first dungeon. Darkrai is a Bloodborne boss, right? Hello, VJ. Hello, how are you as well? Oh, it's so good to see all my dear friends. It makes my heart so happy to know that everyone wants to join us on our last adventure. Our last night of Team HamHams. You are well, tired but alive. I mean, that's good. That's good, my friend. Did you just not get enough sleep? But look at this. I have been hard at work. We get out of bottomless sea. I have honestly, I'm going to get flashbacks to all the pain of bottomless sea. But I got a sky stairway, Mount Avalanche, Shimmer Desert, and the only one that I think is eluding me is one called Giant Volcano that we still need. But here's the game plan, is I think we're going to have time to go through at least 1 to 2 dungeons. Do we start with Sky Stairway? Or do we go with, what would you guys like to see? Would you like to see Mount Avalanche? Or would you like to see Shimmer Desert first? Which one sounds more appealing, more attractive? Shimmer Desert? You know what? Then if Shimmer Desert is fast, we might have time to do all of them then. Or maybe 3 of them. Oh, okay. I love the Shimmer Desert love. Oh. We're spawning right on a staircase? That's gorgeous. That is a good omen that we're going to have a nice time in this dungeon. Besides the sandstorms, I don't really mind desert dungeons. It's just the weather that kind of gets me. A killer and a menace? It's true. It's true, my friends. I am very scary. I am a menace to society. I will eat all of your sweets and leave you with none. I am kidding, my friends. I am kidding. Don't ever ask Ham about the incident. Yes, you guys know we don't ever speak of the incident. It is an unspoken of story. Oh, but yes, before I forget. So I was going to tell you guys about One Piece. That's the reason why I was a little bit late to stream, which I apologize, my friends. You guys know I don't like to be late. But I got to the point where I won't spoil anything just in case, you know, someone hasn't watched it or, you know, you're planning to or you're not this far. But I am almost to episode 90. That's how that's how obsessed I've been with it. Someone who's sweet. Oh, thank you. Thank you. that means a lot to me, my friend. It's the cake incident. You know, it's very hush-hush. We don't, you know we don't talk about it. Hello, Andy. Hello. How are you? How was your night last night, my friend? We've missed you. But I'm almost on episode 90 of One Piece. So I don't know if you guys are the same way with TV shows or movies. But I basically... Oh, look at that Pseudo-Wudo sleeping. It's sleeping like the Titanic pose. The paint me like one of your one of your French girls. Hello, Garchomp. Garchomp's kind of scary if you think about it. Staircase? It has to be to the top left. But oh, okay, that earth power didn't hit too hard. I have a hard time getting into, really into the stories of shows or characters until I watch probably like 10, 15 episodes of something. It takes a random amount of time and then I'll get really obsessed with it. Are you guys the same way? Maybe I just have a pretty obsessive personality type, but I get like really into things and then it's all I watch. Does anybody like Pseudo-Wudo, my friends? Would anybody like to join the team as Pseudo-Wudo? This is the first time a Pseudo-Wudo's ever asked. Good. We tried to watch the Minecraft movie by sailing the 7 seas, but you fell asleep? Wait, so did you go to the theaters? Watching the Minecraft movie? I want to see it, but I don't want to pay for it. You know? I think we'll say goodbye to Pseudo-Wudo. Hello, Arbok. I actually really love Arbok. One, because I grew up watching the anime, but also I just think Arbok has a really pretty design. Oh, that's what you mean, sailing the 7 seas. I get you. Yeah, I've been seeing social media posts about how, ouch, like theaters are getting destroyed from people watching the Minecraft movie. Have you guys seen that? Like people flinging popcorn and being really loud. And it's like, man, I get that you're excited for the Minecraft movie, but you gotta think of the poor workers that have to clean up after. Popcorn Palace and VR chat? I've never heard of such a thing. That's actually so funny. Good on seeing the Minecraft movie. Already hear folks hate watching it. I hear it's not, you know, a masterpiece. But I'm glad people are having fun with it. Like, I'm glad it's making people laugh and smile. I feel like we really need that in the world today, you know? Well, people always could use that. I love a good goofy movie, but I don't want to spend the high price of a movie ticket on it. The most faked forced reactions? Yes, earlier today, I'm worried about the earth powers. Don't do it again. Ooh. They're only doing about 20 damage, but that's still enough to be scary. Let's hit him with another flamethrower. But earlier today, I saw a video of someone who literally brought like a snare drum to the theater and they were singing songs. Oh lord, already? Floor 7? Honestly, this is not a very bad monster house, but we're still gonna pop our faux steel orb. We're a pro. You know monster houses don't even scare us anymore. But let's go ahead and get moving. Riolu's gonna... Riolu wants violence as normal. Nothing's changed there. Shoot. They're all coming back to life. Honestly, we can fight our way out of this. Do you guys just want to fight this monster house? I think we'll be okay. Can flamethrower go through corners? It can. Oh, it can. Okay. Very good. This might not be bad experience, actually. The only person that's kind of scary is the Nidoking up there, but I think it's okay. I think we'll be safe. Wait! Oh. I hate to do this again, but we have to. And we're going to use your strat where we have to stop Riolu from using any moves to get him to come with us. And just to be safe, we Oranberry. We only have 4 Reviver Seeds. We've really been running out. Why are they still hitting? Wait, I used a faux seal orb. What? Did it not work? Petrify? We've used 3 orbs on 1. Please run. Okay, just run. We only have 1 left, but it's okay. That was... I didn't like that. Tried using it through Riolu. I did think about that, but I was worried I might accidentally knock him out if it didn't work. I didn't trust in myself not to hit him. Please get this killer, always wanting to fight. I know, Riolu's a fighter. Ouch. We should be okay as long as we imprison. But yes, earlier today, I saw a video, someone brought a snare drum to the theater and was playing it, singing songs about Minecraft. And all I could think about is, you know, I'm happy people are having fun with the movie, but all I could think of is I would feel so frustrated spending like what, $20 to $30 on snacks and tickets, and then to oh. Well, I was going to say, I would feel so bad spending that much money and then, you know, that happening in the theater. I should have aimed at Nidoking. What am I doing? But you guys get what I mean? Also, my cousin used to be a, one of the people that cleaned the theater after the movies were out. And I used to accompany her when she would clean on the weekends because she would get kind of scared doing it by herself because she would be the only one in the theater, the entire theater, and it would be dark and, you know, silent. So she would bring me along. I was just a kid. What the heck? Is there going to be a third? That was cruel. But she would bring me along to help her clean and just have, you know, keep her company. The cool thing is the theater. Oh no. I gotta lock in. I was not expecting it to be this hard, this early on. But she would bring me along, and the theater was really chill. So they were like, hey, you know, as long as you're working, you can have any of the snacks you want. Oh, that was so fast! But yes, popcorn, drinks, candy, you can have anything you wanted. What? Oh, wait, what? Wait, I thought you were at Giant Volcano. Why are you here? Am I going crazy? Seekers of the 7 treasures, is this another hallucination? I am Groudon, the guardian of Shimmer Desert. If it is the treasure that you seek, why are you in a desert? Calm the wrath of the land. I challenge you to surpass your limits. Demonstrate your power to me. Now it begins. Because Giant Volcano's the last dungeon I don't have the code for, I thought that he would be there. Oh, this is crazy. Are you guys ready for the actual Groudon? Oh, breathe. Okay. We don't have too much to go off of. We have 3. I thought we had 4 Reviver Seeds. Okay, we have 3 Reviver Seeds, and we don't have too many other seeds. We only have 1 sleep, 1 warp. Because we used everything on the water dungeon, if I'm being honest. So this is what's going to happen. I think I step back 1, he follows me, exactly. I hit him with Flamethrower, which isn't going to do much. Oh, it did do quite a bit. Let's try and imprison. Let's just try. I don't think it'll allow us. No way. It did. And now, dig? No, he's ground type, so that won't do good. Let's just keep using Imprison. Honestly, we might be able to kill him and not lose any items. Nice, Riolu, nice. He's going to wake back up pretty soon. I think now... Oh, okay. This is definitely the last turn he won't be able to move. What? I think we're too overpowered. Wait, I think we're too strong. We're gods. Team HamHam is the strongest. We're pretty much legendaries at this point. That's crazy. That wasn't even hard. We just defeated Groudon in like 5 moves. A Terra symbol. That sounds like something from Scarlet and Violet. No way. Are we getting super lucky with them wanting to join us? I can't believe it. Yes, please, yes. Groudon, you may keep your name, but is that super lucky? No, we got Kyogre, Mew, Groudon. You know what? The only big legendary we're missing is Palkia. Only thing I like about the movie is the reference they make to the past YouTuber. Yes, I saw, I forget the name. But they give ode to that YouTuber, because isn't there like a pig with a crown? Technoblade, thank you, yes. Yes, I don't know nothing about Technoblade, but I've seen that they did that, and I thought that was very, very beautiful. That they're giving, honor to someone who passed. A Terra symbol. What is that item? Let's check it out. Terra symbol. A marvelous symbol with a colossal crash that shakes the ground, rumored to steal even the most grounded hearts, no pun intended, coming from Groudon, to steal... Oh, when held by the team leader, it is easier to recruit defeated ground-type Pokemon. Okay. So I'm guessing the whole strategy is to get that item, and then if Groudon doesn't join, you go back with the Terra symbol to try to recruit him with a higher percentage. Deoxys, be a major legendary? Yes, I will agree. Deoxys would also be way up there. But, so we didn't lose anything. Let's go ahead and sell some of our items. We just sell the Terra symbol. We get it and immediately sell it. What'd you guys think? That was our first dungeon. That didn't even... Honestly, Groudon felt way too easy. Way too easy. Let's store our Terra symbol. And let's take a... I think the only thing we need to take is maybe... We need to take more orbs, 100%. So maybe one more petrify and one more faux hold. The next dungeon we're going to try to go to is the Sky Stairway, and that will have Rayquaza there. So we're gonna need to be very careful, my friends. How many Reviver Seeds should I take? Yeah, I don't have too many. I really don't. We're kind of struggling in that aspect. I should probably take more of my Reviver Seeds. Yeah, let's two more, one more. We only have 3 in our storage. Let's take 2, because it's never bad to be prepared. You guys get me? It's never bad to be too prepared. I think we'll just head out again. Oh, I'm going Miss Treasure Town so much. Oh yes, Captain, whenever you... Because you're going to paint the beach scene with like the sunset and the bubbles, right? I would love to see whenever you do get to finish that. I have a feeling that Sky Stairway is going to be the hardest one. I genuinely, I think it's going to be more tough than Giratina's. The World Abyss, Giratina's dungeon. Ooh, I'm scared. At least we get fun music. Oh, it's so pretty. Take a look, my friends. Can we walk up the Sky Stairway like Polnareff does in JoJo Part 3 at Dio's Castle? That is a very specific analogy, and I completely know what part you're talking about. Oh yes, before I get distracted again, you guys know how I... No! No! Oh, please make it unsticky. Well, oh, it was bound to happen. You know, it had to happen at some point. We can do it though. So we only have 3 to work with. Might find a cleanse orb. We'll keep an eye out for one. Hopefully we see one soon, because I don't want to fight Rayquaza without being prepared. But you guys know how distracted I get. I feel like I can jump from topic to topic and then forget everything I was talking about. But I was late to stream today because I was watching One Piece. And I won't spoil it in case anyone hasn't seen it. But I've been getting really obsessively watching it. Like every time I eat, every free moment I have, when I've been doing like some walking, I've been watching it. And I am all the way to the part where it's Chopper's storyline. Oh look, did you guys see the little sleeping Ditto? Oh, another Ditto. Hello, sir. One shot. And I can already tell, I think One Piece is going to be one of my favorite animes of all time. Chopper's storyline was so good, I genuinely lost track of time. I thought it was, oh, Mothim! That is a very forgotten about Pokemon. Does anybody want to join or change to being Mothim? I was so, yeah, Chopper's storyline, I could not believe how sad it was. It really touched me. Like it was fantastic. Everyone I've talked to says that One Piece always gets like better and better and better. Like the stuff I've experienced so far is not near to the amount of how intense or good it gets. I can't imagine. I don't know how it's gonna get better. I feel like we've peaked already. You guys know. But let's say goodbye to Mothim. It does. I know. I'm excited. Oh, I've become kind of obsessed with it. Really like Mothim, but not enough to give up Shaman. F, I don't know if I've asked you before. Oh, Raichu. Oh, he's so big and chunky. I love Raichu so much. Oh, you got a lot of health, bud. Please stop. Riolu, do so. Riolu, please. But I forget if I asked you before, F, but where does Shaman rank on your favorite Pokemon? It's top 5, right? One Piece has too many episodes, very true, for me to even try. Heard it gets slow at times, but you did like the one manga you read of it. If that was another reviver seed, I would have lost it. Ooh, so this is Sticky Trap Central. We're going to come into, I can feel it. Because you know how some dungeons have like more of a certain trap than others? Like Temporal Tower, I think had more like PP lost traps. I feel like Sky Stairway is going to have a lot of sticky traps, which is going to get very annoying. Welcome back, Joey. Welcome back. How would you describe One Piece to someone? I don't know if I'm fit to describe it because I honestly haven't really experienced that much of it. But I feel like I would describe it. It feels like countless different worlds all put together into one series. Does that make sense? It feels like there's so many different storylines, side characters, and worlds that could be their own anime characters, like their own main characters by themselves, and they're just in one story. It feels like hundreds of stories in one. Has the disadvantage of being a mythical, so it doesn't rank as high as some others, but I still like it a lot. Shaman for the longest time was my partner on Pokemon Go. But recently, you know how Sizzlipede just came out on Pokemon Go? I've changed to having a Sizzlipede as my partner. Law, are you using phone, PC? Speaking of PC, right before stream, I just checked. Guys, my new PC shipped. My first ever gaming PC has finally shipped, and I'm so excited. I'm so very excited. You know, I'm going to have my nose plastered to the window every single day to see if that mailman's bringing that big box. Oh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. When should I be ready to receive that PC? My friend, I'm afraid I will not share the new PC. I'm afraid I'm too excited. I'll be too possessive over it to share. One Piece, anime about main characters following dreams, fighting for the right to go after the dreams. The pirate true government. There's so much to it. There's so much. It's hard too because I don't like change, and I feel like One Piece constantly is introducing characters and then you're saying goodbye to them. But then they introduce even better characters. So it's very conflicting because I get very attached to characters fast. Dude, the sleeping traps are so useless. They just waste your time. At least this dungeon's beautiful. I feel like if I was a Pokemon, I would want, if I had to be a dungeon dweller Pokemon, I'd want to be in Sky Stairway. Because look at how pretty it is. And I feel like the ground's really... Okay, let's test this. No. I was going to say let's test trying to shoot flamethrower through Riolu, but I'm really worried we're going to accidentally knock out Riolu. There's the staircase. Tricky little staircase. Steal new PC? No, please. I will be so sad. Don't... I even, I mentioned this before, but I didn't trust myself to, actually do the building of the PC. I tried to do research because from everything I read, most people are like, oh, it's cheaper and it's better to build your own. Pick out all the parts and build it. But that's really hard to do if you're not computer savvy. If you're not technologically savvy, and I really wanted a new PC soon, you know? So my goal with it is I got one with a really good case, and I picked out the parts for it, but I'm having someone else build it. And that's what I've been waiting for all this time, is for that person to get done building it and for it to get shipped out. But my goal is slowly over time, as parts need to be upgraded or replaced, to slowly do that myself, so I can learn over time how to build my own. I also feel like being able to brag and say that, oh, I build my own PCs is so cool. You know, like there's nothing more badass than being able to say that. Face against the window too when I was waiting for Moon to get here. Andy, do you have any more Moon updates? We need to know. How's Incineroar doing? I know you said that you weren't the biggest fan of Incineroar, but I feel like the design will grow on you. Because when I first saw Incineroar too, ooh, Duskull! Does anybody like our friend Duskull here? Would like to change or become one? You have ski masks? Please don't steal my PC. I will be very sad. I will just lay on the floor in sadness if you do that. Please don't leave me with only the rog to work with. Not sure crystals are supposed to be the same as gym badges? Oh yes, because Moon operates differently from the badge system, I think. I've never played it, but I know it's different from most of the main lines. No, because he turns into evil Dusknoir, but Dusknoir's good. Dusknoir had his redemption arc. I love Dusknoir so much. Oh, I don't even notice when we get hungry. I wish that was true in real life. I swear, I could eat, I think, like 20 bowls of ramen and just never, sometimes I feel like a black hole when it comes to food I really love. Excuse me, there's so many Raichus. Like when I would go to all you can eat hot pot and stuff, I would eat so much where genuinely I feel like I impress the employees. If there's a food I really love, I don't get full. Are you guys the same way? Excuse me. This is just Raichu Central. And they're really strong. I should be using Dig on these guys. Shouldn't I? Why are they not doing too much damage to us? Have you noticed that? Like, some of the Pokemon here are doing like 1 damage, 2 damage. Are we that strong? Mood, you feel the same way too, VJ? A lot of ramen. I used to eat so much, but at my age, gotta limit myself. Yeah, sushi and ramen. Oh, I don't get full. I can just keep going. But I think I have noodles every single day. I can't live without them. They're my obsession. Riolu, you can handle one Raichu. I'm looking for cleanse orbs, but seems like it's gonna be tough to come across. Oh, Ambipom! Another forgotten Pokemon. Pasta is my ramen. I eat so much. Leaf, what's your favorite kind of pasta? I know you've said you're a lover of red sauce, but what's your like absolute favorite pasta to have? Oh, you know what? Wait, if you could only have one for the rest of your life. And this question's for everybody. Only have one specific. Let's start with pasta. Specifically, only pasta. Rest of your life, which pasta are you having? Early 20s, could go ham. I'm about to be 30, gotta watch myself. I hope you still get to enjoy sweet treats and everything though, my friend, whenever you please. That's one thing about living alone, is I really love the fact that I don't have to cook for anybody else. If I want brownies one day, followed up by like a fruit salad for dinner, I can do that. If I want ramen with root beer, you know, there's no one else to say any different. That's one really nice thing about living alone. Agree with calling. No, not the Discord comments. Let's just go ahead. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Sir? Oh, why are you getting ready for everything? That Probopass did not put up much of a fight. We're getting so lucky finding these staircases quickly. This dungeon has not been too tough. You guys say spaghetti, carbonara, something with fish. What are pastas that have fish in them? Nothing's coming to mind. I've had pasta with octopus in it before. No, it was squid. Squid. I can't think of one with like normal fish. Maybe tuna? What? Are you asking on what noodle or what pasta dish? What? It's me! Oh, we're barking at each other. We're making noises at each other. We're communicating! Die. Oh, duh, I'm so dumb. Of course you would have the same ability as me. I bet you don't have dig, though. Is this the first time we've seen a Vulpix? That's crazy. You, please, be gone, good sir. I don't think we need a Maxi Claire just yet. But pretty soon, pretty soon. How am I hungry again? I just ate an apple. Oh, I could really go for some Honeycrisp apples. Fake ham? It was fake ham. We had to dispose of ham. Oh my goodness. So many enemies. Yeah, you know what? We might be too overpowered, but that's not a bad thing. It just means we're having a nice, you know, a nice time. We're not struggling as much anymore. But for my pasta dish, I think I would have... I think it would be spaghetti and meatballs too. Not to steal your guys' answers, but spaghetti and meatballs, it'd either be that or something like shrimp Alfredo, but I think I would get tired of shrimp Alfredo. Oh, but I do love pesto too. Pesto is so tasty. I make a very mean pesto pasta or shrimp pesto pasta. Ooh, it's very yummy. Very, very yummy. Now we need an eclair. Okay, good. I took plenty with us. But let's keep making our way forward, my friends. Wait, now I'm forgetting again. What did I have for dinner? This is the longest dead end I've ever seen. I feel like today's been a weird day. It feels like it hasn't been a bad day, but it's one of those days where I woke up and I just felt like I couldn't like think straight, you know? Not in a bad way. It felt like my mind was kind of foggy. Did you guys feel the same? I feel like Mondays can give you that sometimes. Ham dish or noodle, you have different answers. Pasta dish for now. It was a pseudo ham. I honestly was about to say pseudo. It was a pseudo. I told you guys, every single time I get in the habit of saying a word wrong, it feels so hard for me to switch out of it. I almost read that as pseudo. Which I don't get why it's not pronounced pseudo. It would make so much more sense. Instead of pseudo. I mean, I guess if you were going to sound it out, it would be pseudo. Like, that would make the most sense if you truly sound it out. It's a... Look out, it's a pseudo Pokemon. It sounds like potato. That Dobby swaying. Cleanse orb? Blowback orb. That's not what we want. How many floors do we think Sky Stairway's gonna be? I think it's gonna be 32. 35. I think it's going to be 35 floors. Pasta dish, it's easy. Wonderful partners, lasagna. Second is her chicken parm. And third would be ravioli. Oh my goodness. You guys must love your Italian food. That sounds so tasty. Does anybody like Ambipom, my friends? Ambipom's a really cool Pokemon. Very underrated. 9 crystals, but I don't know how many gym badges that would translate to. Is that... I am not for sure either, my friend. I don't know how the crystal system works. You guys don't like Ambipom? Do you like Apom at least? Apom's really cute. I feel like Ambipom's just a bigger Apom. What an ominous room. Do you see how big and long this room is just with one staircase? Oh, so I've played through Red and Blue Rescue Team and Rayquaza... Fake! I used the wrong move. Thank you, Riolu. Red and Blue Rescue Team Rayquaza is very difficult. Very, very difficult to beat. So I'm a little bit worried that Rayquaza is going to be the same level of difficulty in this game as well. Because in Red and Blue Rescue Team, Rayquaza has a move that basically can shift you all around the map. Or like the floor where you're battling on. And it does a ton of damage. So let's cross our fingers it won't have that move this time around too. If you eat that dough seed, it spawns more money on the next floor? Really? How did I not know that? Thank you, VJ. Thank you for your thank you for your wisdom. How about let's do that before the next floor? Ooh, money, money, money. We're pretty rich. I'm hungry again. Ham's got a big tummy tonight. Never a bad thing, never a bad thing. Alright, now let's eat that dough seed. Where are you? There you are. Wait. Lowers level by 1? A food item that makes more money appear on the next floor. Fills the Pokemon's belly. Oh, it's a mistake you'll be very happy with. Whoa. That's actually so cool. Third island? Andy, you're pretty far, I think. What's your favorite arc in One Piece? My favorite arc? That's tough. It would be between Arlong Park or... We're already out of flamethrowers. Arlong Park or the one I'm on right now, Drum Island. I think Arlong Park is still my favorite. The Nami's character and Nami's storyline, I really adore. Really, really adore. Water would know. I know we need our Pokemon Moon experts to come in. We'll say goodbye to Duskull since we've already seen. The staircase must be more to the right. Look at all this money. There it is. Oh, Togekiss. Oh. Oh, it was a fake Togekiss. Is something draining my belly faster than usual? This is just wild. Right? We usually don't go through this many apples in one sitting. So many. We're so hungry. I could really go for a Honeycrisp apple. I have some in my fridge. And I've been saving them because I have this bad issue where if there's something like I really want to cook, I will be like, oh, I want to save it for a special night. So then I won't make it and then it will be too late. Because I really wanted to make this delicious apple meal I saw online where you get yogurt, like Greek yogurt or vanilla yogurt, and then you like stir fry apples in cinnamon, sugar, and water and a little bit of milk, and they get kind of mushy, and then you put that over the yogurt and it makes like a really sweet, tasty, healthy yogurt bowl. And every single night I was like, ooh, I really want that. Ooh, I really, really want that. And then I was like, oh, I don't want to put in the effort to make it, or oh, I don't have time, or oh, I want to save it for, you know, like a more special night. And then my yogurt expired. And I was finally going to make it this morning for breakfast. And then I look at the yogurt and it was like a week expired. And I was like, ah. I was like, no, I waited too long. I guess, you know what? The moral of my story is just eat what you want when you want. Cause don't wait like I do. But yogurt expires so fast. Can we all agree? Yogurt, like you look at yogurt the wrong way and it goes bad. It feels like. I had a Togekiss on my Pokemon Platinum team. Togekiss is very special to my soul. I think the whole Togepi line in general is really cute. Really, really adorable. Oh, Mach! Oh, I wish Zilnade was here because Zilnade is Grimer back at the guild. I'm curious if Zilnade would want to evolve into Mach. Should we make a decision without Zilnade? Because I would assume Zilnade wants to be as strong as possible. Let's do this for now. Because, you know, since Zilnade would eventually evolve into Mach. So we'll do this for now, just in case. There we go. Because this is the first time we've encountered someone who's an evolved form of one of our guild members. But just like if someone was Trapinch and we come across a Flygon that wants to join, I'm pretty sure you guys would want to be your fully evolved form, right? Have you ever added spices to yogurt to make it special? The only spices I've ever added is cinnamon. Are there other spices? I think cinnamon and sugar is it. Oh, a marinade. So like, I've heard of people marinating like fish with yogurt, but that never sounded super. What is what is happening? You know what, bud? You're about to do all that and you're not gonna be able to move. Are you embarrassed? They really raised their stats to the utmost degree just to get immediately shut down. We're on floor 28 already? It has not felt like 28 floors, has it? That's wild. Hello, Mach. I'm sticking with it. I think this will be 35 floors. Also, my friends, you would be very proud of me because I have been reading in the mornings. Instead, I mentioned before how I kind of have a bad habit of when I wake up, I roll over and I grab my phone and I start, you know, just scrolling on social media because it's easy. You know, you're not fully awake. You just wanna wake up a little bit. But I have been forcing myself, instead of reaching for my phone, I grab my Kindle. And I've been doing some reading, and I can 100% say it makes such a difference in your day. You wouldn't think, like, you know, 20 minutes, even 15 minutes of reading would really change your day, like your day-to-day all that much, but it genuinely does. Because it feels like it starts me out more productive. I feel more awake, too. That completely goes against what I was saying, because I was saying I feel kind of foggy today, but that's unrelated to what I was just talking about. But yes, it makes a big difference. No! Right in front of the staircase? Ooh, what's with all the dittos? Riolu should be fine on their own. I almost stepped on it again. Alright, so it's more than 30 floors. Way more than 30. Oh, Captain, my apologies for missing. You said you love Alabasta, but Baratier is still your favorite? You know, I've heard a lot of people really love Baratier. But I love Sanji. I love Sanji. But I wasn't the biggest fan of the Baratier arc, but I really liked his character backstory. Do you want to know the answer? The answer to... Apologies for my fat fingers there. The answer to what, my friend? You'll have to... I'm stuck! I can't get out! You'll have to refresh my mind what we were talking about. How many floors of this dungeon? Oh yes. Yes, please. I would love to know. Read the One Piece manga? I would love to, but I feel like it would bother me not owning it. And I don't know if I want to financially try to buy all of the manga. I feel like that's so much. There's 50? So this is our biggest dungeon yet. Cause how big was the bottomless sea? Warp seed? We'll pass that by. What is the point of protecting yourself, sir? You're just escaping the inevitable. Well, that wore off fast. Oh, come on, bud. You know you're gonna lose. There's no point in doing this. I thought Protector was gone. That was a goober moment for me. Wow, 80 floor. Bottomless sea was 52? Okay, so it's the same. I hate the bottomless sea. Ooh, I hate it. It's my least favorite dungeon we ever did. A sticky oranberry? Get the omnibuses. A lot of anime are being sold as 3-in-1 sets. Oh, that's actually really good advice. Thank you, my friend. I wouldn't have thought of that. For one art, collection box is 200. That's too much. That's way too much. But you know what, though? It is really cool. There's not many people I feel like that can say, like, hey, I've taken the time and the dedication to collect all of the sets of One Piece. Well, let's just go ahead and switch this oranberry out with our sticky one, because there's not really a point in keeping the sticky one. Unless we can find a secret bazaar or a cleanse orb. They're kind of useless. I think we need another eclair. There they are. I was worried for a second we ran out. Off we go, my friends. Off we go. So, you said 40 or 50 You said 50. Yes, 50 floors. Play Pokemon, then at some point be leaving to watch a friend of mine play a dating sim. Oh! How interesting. Have you guys heard? Do you guys know about Pal World? That kind of like Pokemon copy game? Did you hear they're making a dating simulator? Wait, did we pick up a cleanse orb? Descanor did not make our items sticky. No, it was those stupid little traps. Does anybody like Drifloon, my friends? Drifloon's scary. More than just pals? Yeah, but Drifloon, the Pokédex for Drifloon literally says that Drifloon likes to like carry children away, like a balloon does. Isn't that scary? I think we'll say goodbye to Drifloon. Did we pick up anything? There are a lot of orbs in this dungeon, so I'm keeping hope. Oh, what perfect timing! Are you kidding me? Did you guys summon this cleanse orb? No way. Does it only uncleanse one item? Cleans all sticky items? Let's wait to use that just in case we get more sticky. You know? Cuz with our luck, we'll pop that cleanse orb and then immediately step on a trap. So let's save that. Hello, good sir. You're very big. Very tall. Do you guys want to know what's crazy? I own the KFC dating simulator. It's in my Steam library. I've never played it, but I thought it was so funny that I got it a long time ago. Would you guys like to see that one day? No, we cannot call Dusknor daddy. We cannot. That's illegal. We cannot speak ill of the deceased like that. I remember watching Markiplier play through Dream Daddy. That's a good game. It has a very good, like, wholesome slice of life feeling too. I remember Markiplier going throughout the entire game and then at the end realizing that he basically romanced himself in the game. Do you guys remember that? We cannot call Grovile Daddy too. No, that one's even worse. That's way worse than Descanor. But yeah, Markiplier played Dream Daddy. It's really good. I love Markiplier's old videos. Animal rights don't protect Pokemon. You know, okay, I have a question, my friends. Ooh, it's set to counter? That's kind of scary. If we imprison, does counter still work? Yes, it does. We did 435. I know we were super effective, but damn. If Pokemon, let's say we woke up tomorrow, all of us in the world woke up, and Pokemon were in our world, would they be considered animals? Or would they be like a completely different like life form? Do you guys know what I mean? Because they're not really animals. They're different. Oh my goodness, hello Ren! Hello Raiders, hello! Oh, thank you so much for the raid, my dear friend. It's been so long since I've seen you and gotten to talk to you. Hello, hello! Welcome on into the hamster family. How have you been? Did you just get done streaming? How did your stream go? I want to hear all about it. Oh, Skarmory? But yes, welcome in everyone, welcome in. It's so good to meet all these new friends. How are you today, Ren? How are you? My friends, does anybody like Skarmory? For anyone new, whenever we meet new Pokemon, if you guys really like them, we name people after Pokemon. So just let me know if you guys love Skarmory or not, so we can name this goober after you. But hello everybody, hello! Oh, it makes me so excited to see everyone. Pokemon are basically supposed to be kami? What are kami? I haven't heard that term before. Skarmory's a top 10 for you, really? Playing Elden Ring, no way. But playing it as in Stars and Time characters. Put a big ol' spoiler warning in the stream title. People won't get spoiled? Whoa, I have a lot of respect for you playing Elden Ring. That's a game I think would take 20 lifetimes for me to finish. Jimothy Q says, hi, hello Jimothy, hello. No worries having to head off to sleep. I'm glad they're getting lots and lots of good rest. Oh, Elden Ring. My partner is really into the Dark Souls series, but I've tried playing a little bit of Elden Ring. I can't. I got attacked by one dog and it took me like an hour to try to figure out how to get away from the dog. I couldn't. Even the wildlife in that game was too hard. I don't know how you guys do it. You're much better much better fighters than me. Oh, kami are Japanese gods. Okay. Wait, so then are all Pokemon kind of... Do you mean like all Pokemon are based off of Japanese gods? Or certain ones? Or like the concept of Pokemon? Bloodborne's harder than Elden Ring, truly? Oh, I thought this was a monster house. I want that blinker seed. Give that to me. That will come in very handy. Another cleanse orb. I don't think we need it. My friends, we are 8 floors away from Rayquaza. Are you guys prepared? The dogs are brutal in any Soulsborne game. Okay, so it wasn't me just being stupid. The dogs are hard. Any animal in Soulsborne are bad. Thank you guys. You guys are making me feel better. Because that was the first enemy that jumped on me. I also... When there's games where everything wants to kill you, it makes me feel lonely. Maybe I'm too of a soft soul for those kind of worlds, but when there's like nothing friendly, it makes me feel very alone. Had a friend introduce me to this series, hold my hand back in college, it was a huge help. Without them, I'm pretty sure I never would be able to play those games. So was that friend your first introduction into the whole Soulsborne series? Oh, Andy, please have fun tonight, my friend. I will miss you so much. So very much. Make sure to have a sweet treat and have a fantastic night, my dear friend. I hope I'll get to talk to you soon. Yes, we're going to be fighting Rayquaza. I'm praying he's not too hard because we're working with about 4 reviver seeds. So, not too much. Another cleanse orb. VJ, are you attracting the cleanse orbs? 5 more floors, my friend. 5 more. Should you stream Dark Souls and try to beat it? And I would only do that if you guys only want to see Dark Souls for the rest of time, because I'll never finish it. I will never get past it. There's a few... Hello, Tripsker. Hello. There's a few sprinkled in that don't attack in Bloodborne. Also approach most games with monsters like Steve Irwin. So, I need you to explain, my friend. I need you to explain. Do you approach them in like a friendly way? Like in an educational, like you know what they're going to do way? Or do you approach them knowing their weaknesses? Knowing everything about them? I need the explanation. You're right, Franco. We never surrender. We never back down. We never give up. There goes our flamethrower. Can I say one thing? I'm so happy this game gives you back your moves during cutscenes and before boss fights. Can you imagine if it didn't? That would be cruel. Viewers can help if we have it. I don't know if I can be helped. I don't think any help in the world, or all the help in the world, could help me beat those games. I couldn't even get past one dog. Empty belly. We're hungry. Reviver seed? Blinker seed? I'll take it. Skarmory sleeps standing up? That doesn't seem very comfortable. Dark Souls community night? You know what? Maybe we could do Dark Souls? Do you guys genuinely believe in me I could finish it? Be honest. You can hurt my feelings if you want. I promise I'll be okay. Don't see them as creepy. Really appreciate their designs and learning what they do and how they move. So, Tripsker, that makes me want to ask, are you a fan of all animals in general? Or is it just like you have a huge love of the Dark Souls characters and monsters? Do a faith build? So God will help you? Is that really a thing? That's wild. Really wild. Sleeps like a bird. Do birds sleep? No, birds don't sleep standing up, do they? Don't they like lay down? Like their feet go back into their bodies. And they turn into like these little ovals, right? Or am I really wrong? You guys would help me? I will add it to the list. Honestly, what would we start with the first? Which is the first Dark Souls game? A Totter Seed! That's like the best status seed! Definitely give me that. Which is the first one? Because Elden Ring's not a part of... Is it a part of the Dark Souls? Or is it like its own standoff one? I don't know much about... I know there's one really cool enemy in the Elden Ring DLC that I'm obsessed with. It's the enemy... she's like half scorpion, half centipede. Oh, I think her design is sick. Her design's so cool. My friends, does anybody like Mischievous? Mischievous is really... I love Mischievous's design. Oh, let me take a sip of my root beer, my friend. Oh, it's so yummy. You love monster designs and writing in Souls games, but I also really love animals. Tripsker, do you have... What's your favorite animal? Like, all time. You can't say 2, only 1. I'm making it tough on you. Only 1. Hey, yes, the root beer again. I have a whole case of diet root beer, and I keep it in the garage so it stays cold, and every day I'm like, no, you know, I won't have another pop, and then I find, like last night I ended up having 2, in one night because I had to take the trash out, and it's like, well, if I'm going out to the garage, I might as well treat myself. You know? From Dark Souls 1. So what's the first one called? What's the first one called, my friends? They're coming out with another one, right? It's like, can someone explain to me what Nintendo was doing with that? Because it's like a Nintendo-only Bloodborne game. It confuses me. As I'm typing this, I actually have a tarantula coming up to say hi from her enclosure. Wait, that's wild you mentioned that, Tripsker. I have a tarantula as well. I have little Jinx. Jinx is my fire-leg tarantula. She is, Jinx is very, very special to me. She's behind me right now. She likes to watch the streams. She truly does though. Like, I'm not crazy. I fat-fingered. No one look, I fat-fingered. Jinx, at the beginning of her, you know, at the night, Jinx likes to kind of hide away in her coconut hut. And then towards the end of our adventures, Jinx likes to... I always find her at the front of the enclosure. So I like to think that she's having fun watching the screen too, you know? She's joining us on the adventure. Bloodborne 2, but not Bloodborne because copyright? Oh, there's copyright issues with it? Have one too? Yes! What is your tarantula's name, and what kind of tarantula do you have? Why am I so terribly hungry in this dungeon? One more floor! One more floor! Please remind me to use my cleanse orb before we go through the staircase. We haven't even died once. This dungeon has been the most kind to us. Where do we pop? I know the staircase is right there, but genuinely, I'm not taking any risks. We have gone through 50 floors. We're making sure we get there. We're not taking any risks. Thank you, F. Thank you for your support. We're gonna need it for Rayquaza. Cleanse orb time. Cleanse orb time. Where is it? Did I lose it? Okay. Oh. Oh. Did you see that effect? That was so cool. A red knee named Clementine. Oh, wait, Ren, I remember you talking about Clementine. Ren, I remember Ren mentioning that you had, someone had a fire leg named Clementine. So adorable. Coming out when I'm on my laptop playing games. Do you hold your tarantula? I'm too nervous to hold Jinx. I'm worried that my instincts will hurt her. Like, if she runs, cause she's fast. Very, very fast. If Jinx runs across my arm, I'm worried, like, my instinct will be to, like, hurt her, you know? So I never mess with her. I always leave her be. Yes, Ren, yes! Clementine the red knee. I remember it well. Thank you guys for the cleanse orb reminder. I was truly going to forget. Oh, deep breaths. Oh, I'm scared. Rayquaza scares me. He's the most intimidating out of any of the legendaries. Oh. Seekers of the Seven Treasures, I am Rayquaza, the guardian of Sky's stairway. If it is treasure that you seek, possess the sky. I challenge you to surpass your limits. Demonstrate your power to me. Now it begins. Oh. Focus in, my friends, focus in. Here's what we do. First strategy, we step back one step. He follows exactly according to plan. He's a simple-minded fool because now we hit him with the flamethrower. No, instead, higher IQ strat, we hit him with the blinker seed. Now he can't see. Now we start spamming attacks, and honestly, we're so overpowered, I don't think this will be that hard. I think this is going to be just like the... Where are you going, sir? Sir, you're off the map. Sir, I know you can fly, but you're off the map. We can't get to you. Wow, this seed was really working well. Why are we missing so much? Oh, can we dig? Can we do that in the clouds? We can! Imagine you use dig and you just go straight. Oh! That was so easy. Wait, why was that so simple? I think we're too overpowered. I think we're too strong. We're stronger than Rayquaza, Kyogre, Groudon. See, that's exactly what I was thinking. Imagine if you use the move dig, you just fall through the sky. You just start skydiving on accident. That's what I thought. You haven't held Clemmy yet, but I might... That's such an adorable nickname. Clemmy? Might try at some point if she allows it. Want to handle on her terms. I love that so much. I see some people on social media where they'll just like force pick up their tarantulas, and I feel like they get very stressed out because they don't like being handled, right? When I have to move Jinx or anything, I have a very long... It's actually 2 crochet noodles. My mind's on food apparently. It's 2 crochet sticks. And then I put like rubber on the ends and I duct tape them together so it's really long, and I just give her little pokes if she needs to move so it's safe for her. But that's how far I like to get away, just in case. Like I don't like to stress her out. Ren, you went skydiving, you would go straight through the sky. A sky melodica. I did not expect us to go this fast through the dungeons. There's no way. Wait, there's no way. Rayquaza wants to join the team? Yes! Oh, I've never had Rayquaza on any mystery dungeon team before. How lucky are we truly getting that every legendary minus Palkia has asked to join? Was Giratina the one that didn't join? Wait, no. It was Palkia. Wait, did Giratina join? I think it did. Let's check. Maybe we don't do the other treasure dungeons. Maybe we go back and try to get the legendaries. What do you guys think? I'm not hacking, I swear. I swear. We're just getting so lucky. Double Reviver Seed is what I want to see, Kecleons. Finally. And let's go off. Oops, let's sell some of our stuff. Don't really need any of those other orbs. We only want, yeah, these orbs. We have so many orange berries. That should be good. And then we'll deposit our Sky Melodica in the storage. And then I think we're ready for another adventure already. He did, you're pretty sure? I think he did. But now I can't remember. Hear you on the food. Trip and my friend Frank redeemed snacks time on my stream at almost the same time. Does that mean you have to get a snack? Well, that's so genius. If so, what snack did you get? Water's our go-to stream snacker. I know Water has the best snacks. Water always makes the craziest snacks too. Alright, oh no, not save. I want to check if Giratina's on the team. I know we got the GKR trio. We've been getting so many. Yes, we got Mew. We don't. We didn't get Giratina. We have Groudon, Rayquaza, Dialga, Cresselia, Kyogre. Oh, I have to get rid of... Because do you guys remember in the last dungeon, since Zilnade was Big Smoke, I think we're going to say goodbye to Big Smoke because I feel like Zilnade would want to be the evolved version of Muck. So we'll say farewell to Big Smoke. Everyone salutes off to Big Smoke. Made a bunch of pierogies, sauteed onions, and chicken for dinner. Oh my goodness, that sounds delicious. So I've only had pierogies a few times because I used to live on the East Coast And pierogies, I used to live around the Pittsburgh area, and pierogies were everywhere. I wasn't the biggest fan of them, but to be honest, I feel like I didn't have good ones. I feel like I had bad ones. Chicken parm sandwiches. Oh, you guys are making me so hungry. So hungry. Ooh, I want to check on something. I thought maybe we'd have another special mission person here, but it doesn't look like it. The plan was to go to the other special dungeons, but should we go back and battle Giratina and Palkia again and see if we can recruit them? That way we have almost like all the big legendaries. Or should we just keep going on our special dungeons? Because we still have... I think the last one we have to do is Mount Avalanche. What are you guys thinking? Trip and I live in the Pittsburgh area right now. No way! Wait, that's such a small world. Yeah, I really loved my time there. Oh, the food was so good. Whenever I describe the Pittsburgh area to people, I always say that the restaurants there were so many good restaurants. Oh, so many. Favorite region? I don't know if I have a favorite region particularly. Mount Avalanche. Alright, let's go to Mount Avalanche, my friends. We'll finish off. This is either the 6th or the 7th dungeon, but I don't think this one's very long. Mount Avalanche is semi-short too, I think. Okay, thank you, VJ. Pretty short. Ooh, the water Pokemon. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Also, this is one of my favorite tracks from the game. Which is ironic because I usually like the sad tracks, but this one's so... it's so catchy to me. It sounds very satisfying. Like, I'll be quiet for a bit so you guys can listen. Isn't that good? It gets stuck in your head. Small World from Giant Eagle. You just unlocked a core memory for me. I forgot that giant eagles existed. Fat finger, no one looked. My apologies, my friends. I remember going to this small bakery in Pittsburgh where if I ever get to travel back to Pittsburgh, I would love to visit it again. But they made the best, it's so random, they made the best egg salad sandwiches I've ever had in my life. It's been years since I've lived there. I still have pictures of the sandwich because sometimes I like to go back in my camera roll, look at it, and dream. I like to just stare at it. I'm very much... Does anybody like Smoochum, my friends? I know we've seen Smoochum before, so I think I know the answer to this. Why'd you kill my brother? Apologies, Joey. I'm sorry. It wasn't you, though. It wasn't you. The picture on food, you do the same? Yes, I keep good pictures of food. And then, especially if it's really, really good, sometimes you'll just look at it and like try to reminisce of the time when you had it. Does anyone else do that? Please tell me I'm not that much of a big bag. I always say if I travel too, the #1 thing I'll do is probably not sightsee. I'll probably just travel around and want to eat. Try out the new food of different areas. Egg salad's so good though. Wondering what magical egg salad this place is? You know what? I'll try to find the name of it tonight to let you guys know, because I kid you not, it was also the best bread I've ever had. Every Sunday, I would make it, I sound crazy, but every single Sunday, since the bakery wasn't too far away from me, I would make it egg salad Sunday. Egg salad sandwich Sunday. And I would... Does anyone like Zigzagoon, my friends? We're getting so many Pokemon wanting to join. I would have it every week. That's how good it was. Japanese egg salad sandwiches look amazing. Those do. Oh, especially the ones from like the 7-Eleven gas stations. I'm drooling. I'm getting too hungry, you guys. I think we'll say goodbye on Zigzagoon. At least we get to listen to some good music. Pick up another apple. My apologies if you guys can hear Charlie in the background. Charlie's very upset because his favorite closet he likes to wedge himself into, I put the vacuum and more plushies in front of, because he's been getting more aggressive with trying to get into the closet. So I had to put an entire vacuum in front of the door, and he gets very frustrated that he can't brute force open it anymore. Welcome back, F. Welcome back. Glad to have you back, my friend. The snack enforcers, I'm glad you guys can't hear him. He can get a little bit loud sometimes. It's so funny though, because Charlie will like use all of his might. He likes to flip over on his back, put his legs underneath, like the gap between the door and the floor. And then you can see his little arms shaking as he's trying with all of his might to open the closet, but it doesn't move with a vacuum in front of it. So he'll do that, and then he'll get up and look me like dead in the eyes, just with pure anger. Where he's like, you're not letting me do what I want to do. Ooh, a Prinplup. Oh, in Diamond and Pearl, I always chose Piplup as my starter. What is a food you are looking to try one day? Ooh, I'm going to have to think about that. Can I be honest with you guys? Is this a no judgment zone? There's not really a single food on earth I wouldn't eat. I'm not picky at all. I truly am kind of a black hole with food. I never really fill up, and then there's nothing that really, like, I don't get weirded out by food textures or anything. There's not really anything I wouldn't want to eat. That's valid. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Leaf, no, it's not a heavy judgment zone. Piplup was your first starter? Wait, your first starter ever? That's so special. Did your Piplup have a nickname at all, or was it just Piplup? It's possible to beat Diamond and Pearl with only Piplup? You know what? I remember watching a YouTube video. I don't remember who it was by. But they went through the entirety, they went through the entirety of a game with only Mudkip. I thought that was such a cool challenge. Very tough, very difficult. Do you guys know how long this dungeon is? Silver Mist. Into Disney fairies at the time? Is that like one of the Tinkerbell fairies? Is that the one that likes water? I've only seen one Tinkerbell movie and it was very long ago. 20 floors? Thank you, Kraken. Thank you, Captain Kraken. It's not too bad. Ooh, Empoleon. Charlie's going wild in the background. It's so funny. Whoa, oh, I'm getting too relaxed. I'm getting too easy. I'm getting too breezy. That was a good reminder that, my friends, we are still in a secret dungeon. We gotta give this our all. I think I've been relaxed too much. Focus up. Yes, we need to focus up. Oh, Captain, I'm really excited to see your painting when you get done with it. I can't remember if I asked or not, but what I know you said you were going to paint it. What form of painting are you going to do? Like oil painting, acrylic? I don't know any other forms. I only know oil and acrylic. Are there other paints? I don't think so. A sandstorm on a blizzard. How strange. Very, very strange. Ouch! Get him, Riolu, please! We gave Riolu his moves back, correct? We did? Okay, we did. Remember back from that monster house, I was really worried I just kept him with one move. Acrylic, oil, watercolor, and gouache? Gouache? Is that? Is that how you say that? Are those paints that look edible? Like, are those paints that come in the little cubby holes and they look really tasty? You guys want to hear a funny story? Gouache? It's not gouache? Gouache. Okay. Well, thank you, my friend. I've learned something new. Hello, Richard. Hello. Welcome on in, my friend. Rani is the one that really wanted to be able to swim. Ooh, in the first book, I had to go end up sacrificing her wings to save someone. The wings get wet, they're ruined, but it let her swim. Willing to do it? That's crazy, my friend. Oh, that's so intense. Oh, wait. This seat just gaslit me. I thought it's a revisor seat. Get this out of here. I don't feel like getting hurt later by that. But okay, so when I was young, I remember playing out. It was a summer morning. Okay, I'm going to set the tone for you guys. It was a summer morning. You know, I was sitting out on the end of my grandparents' driveway, and I was blowing bubbles. I had this huge plate of bubble, what do you call it, like bubble solution, bubble soap, and I had this big wand that I was playing with bubbles out on the driveway next to the road, which now that I'm thinking about it, isn't that safe. Very vague memories because child brain. I get you at the time, but that was the gist of it. Disney fairy books had some darker stuff in here, and there, really? Even though they were Disney? I'm trying to get this nose pass to come closer. Did you have any other loves as a child besides the Disney fairies? My main one was just kind of Pokemon. I think I feel like that's a boring answer, but Pokemon truly was that important to me growing up. It took up all of my time, all of my mind. But yes, I was on the end of the driveway, and I remember I really, and still to this day, I think I kind of have an issue with being too stubborn. But whenever someone, when I was young, would tell me not to do something, I would purposefully do it. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why I was like that. But like, if my parents were like, hey, you know, don't do this, like don't grab this. If it was like something in a store, I would like look them in the eyes and grab it. And my parents always talk about how I was a little bit hard to raise. I was a little bit wild because I would actively just do everything the opposite of what they would say. And my grandma, who was sweet woman, she like heart of gold lady. She's the kind of grandma that makes you, you know, pancakes on a Saturday morning. She was like, don't, you know, she was like, be careful with the bubbles. Be careful. Like, don't get the sticky everywhere. Don't make a mess of it. Like, be careful. The moment my childhood mind heard, oh, be careful, something clicked in my head. And the moment she turned around, I took the entire plate or bowl of bubble solution and just downed it like it was like a can of pop. I just like guzzled all of the bubbles, and I remember sitting there swallowing and burping out a literal bubble, like a true bubble came out, and my grandma's like, no, as she's running down the driveway. And the older generation in the Midwest, their go-to solution for any ailment is to give them Sprite. It doesn't matter if you broke a bone, if you're dying, if you've swallowed an entire can of bubbles, you give them Sprite. So my grandma's making me down bottles and bottles of Sprite over the sink, hoping it like waters down the bubbles. And I'll always remember that because I was sitting on her countertop and I was like a toddler at the time. And she was like, why did you do that? You could have poisoned yourself. Why did you have all those bubbles? And I just remember going, I don't know. I wanted to. I'm so happy I didn't have to raise myself. I feel like I was such a handful because anytime someone was like, hey, don't do that, I was like, well, now I have to. Now I have to do it. Were you guys the same way? I still feel it sometimes whenever someone's like, hey, like, you know, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that. I still get this like rebellious urge inside where it's like, well, now that you've restricted me, I have to. I must. Forgive me for my short-term memory, my friends, but how many floors was this dungeon again? Did we say 20? Look at all the Pokemon across the river. Chinese buffet with my friend over the weekend, and for the meme, she just stuck a whole fortune cookie in her mouth whole. Did she eat the paper and everything? 20? Thank you guys, thank you. Oh, no, look at how much backtracking we have to do. Ham, did you do stuff like this often as a child? I truly did. I truly did. I'm glad they didn't swallow the paper. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Did they get a good fortune at least? Should bring a mobile band, walk through everything. I know I really should, shouldn't I? But then I always forget. Oh, they're watching us so carefully. Let's try going down. There we go, there we go. 2 more floors. The last time I got a fortune cookie, it was an ad. I'm not kidding. It had like one little tiny fortune on it, and it wasn't even deep. It was like, hope you had a good day today. And then on the back of it was an ad for something. And I was like, is this where we're at as a society? We're putting ads on our on our fortune cookies? Yeah, no joke. Excuse me, sirs. I'm very busy. You must get out of my way. Ooh, what good music to have on our final floor. This is a dead end. Hopefully the staircase wasn't in that direction. Who do you guys think will be at the end of this dungeon? The only ice type that's coming to mind is Articuno. Ooh, thank goodness that missed. Ghost Pokemon can be cheap and fight from inside a wall? Wait, I never thought of using that strat. Of fighting in the walls on purpose? That's actually so smart. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Who's it gonna be? Ah, it is Articuno. Ooh, Articuno looks so cool. Fairy shenanigans to circle back to the Piplup. Haven't thought of this in years, so core memory. Silver Mist was a water fairy. I remember Silver Mist being one of my favorites. Ronnie was my favorite. Made sense as a name. Silver and Mist water. Wait, you make such a good point. That is perfect for Piplup. But didn't know about Empoleon's typing at the time? Never apologize, my friend, for talking about things you love. It makes me so happy to hear. You know what? Yeah. That actually is like the perfect nickname for Piplup and Empoleon. I think Empoleon's so cool. Empoleon's design is so killer. Articuno's beautiful. I am Articuno, the guardian of Mount Avalanche. If it is the treasure that you seek, conquer the freezing cold. I challenge you to surpass your limits. Demonstrate your power to me. Now it begins. Snowbird? Sprite is the cure in the Midwest? Yes, everything is cured by Sprite. I think Sprite is like the #1 pop around here. Honestly, we're going to do the same thing we always do. We're going to hit them with, let's hit them with a Blinker Seed. Flamethrower. Genuinely, I think this is going to take 4 turns. So there's turn 1. Turn 2, because we're so strong. We're super effective. Whoa! Wait, that's the fastest we've ever killed a legendary. We did have typing advantage, but that's wild. We've had normal enemies last longer than that. An icy flute. Oh, do you guys want to know a fun fact? I've played flute for 10 years. I always forget because I don't play it anymore, but I used to play it. I played it all throughout childhood, and then I stopped at college because I focused more on harp and cello, majoring in those, but I played it my whole entire life. Ren, do you play flute as well? Oh, you're right. Wait, we didn't get the recruit. That's okay though, because to be honest, I feel like the recruits we have gotten are way cooler than Articuno. Not to bash Articuno at all. Strong enough to take on Wigglytuff? Isn't it crazy that Wigglytuff is genuinely more scary than most legendaries in the game? Like, do you guys agree on that? One more Reviver Seed. Perfect. Oh, we're out of space. Do we have anything to sell? Maybe? Yeah. Get rid of all of these boxes. I know we didn't really open many boxes, but I just don't think they're very needed. Honestly, the warp seeds aren't too helpful, so we'll get rid of those as well. You are a vocalist, but you do flute as well? Wait, that's amazing! What kind of vocalist are you? That makes me so happy. I love meeting other musicians. The Wigglytuff inside, the stuff in the boxes are more valuable. Is it bad that I'm too lazy to open them? Is that bad of me? It just takes so long to open them. I'd rather just sell them. We have so many items. Let's just deposit our icy flute, and then I think we're ready to head back out again. Guys, we're getting so many dungeons done. Stream making me so happy tonight. Oh, that puts a smile on my face, my friend. That meant so much to me to hear. It's not lazy. It's not. It takes so long to open them. I'd like you to help Torchic. I just can't do it myself. I'm counting on you. Do we go to Zero Isle next? Wait. There's so many things we can choose from. There's so many options. My friends, do we want to go try to recruit either Palkia, Giratina, or do we go to Zero Isle? What do you guys think? Do you know what a kalimba is? Kalimba... Oh my gosh, it's been a bit since I've thought about those kind of instruments. That's the, they have the mallets and they play it like almost like a piano, but with mallets. Right? Unless my memory's not serving me correctly. Stuff in the boxes are stuff you can get free stat boosts? By just having in your bag? I guess I like playing on hard mode, don't I? I feel like I don't ever help myself out. You guys want to recruit legendaries? Palkia would be really cool to have because we already have Dialga. Where was Palkia at? Spatial Rift, correct? I don't want to go to the wrong area. Where is Spatial Rift? Yes, this was where Palkia was. Okay. We just go to the completely wrong dungeon. We do like 50 floors for no reason. How about let's try to do Palkia and then let's try to do Giratina. It's too bad Arceus isn't in the game. How many floors is Spatial Rift again? I don't remember it being too hard. I remember Palkia being fairly easy as well. Law, it's your bedtime. Have fun with your recruitments. Well, thank you for spending time with us, Law. Thank you so much. Please have a wonderful night of sleep. And have a treat for me. You have to promise you'll have a sweet treat or any kind of treat before you go to bed tonight. Do not go to bed with a hungry tummy, my friend. Arceus statue in Destiny Tower? I wish Arceus was like in the game though, you know? How cool would that be? Oh my. Oh. Do not use my own attack on me. Oh, Spatial Rift looks kind of gross. Do you see like the bulges on the walls? Like the The holes? I don't like that. It looks kind of nasty, doesn't it? Collecting legendaries as a Vulpix? We truly are. Team HamHams is stronger. I mean, we have yet to come across a legendary that's giving us too much struggle. The only legendary that really was tough was Dialga. And I argue that that battle wasn't fair, since Dialga just kept one-shotting us. Soprano down to tenor. Oh my goodness, I did a lot of choir stuff back in the day. Handful of things at anime cons. Oh, how cool! Feel like the more melodic something is, the better with my background. Swords of Pieces are your favorites to play on strings. Wait, that's amazing, my friend. What have you performed at conventions? I used to do a lot of gigging for weddings, funerals, parties, but I don't really do that much anymore. I would say my favorite things lately have been, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon themes on harp lately. I haven't been working on anything too intensive. Like, I used to do concertos and symphony pieces, but I've just been trying to relearn how to relax with music, because for a long time, a little bit of ham lore, my friends. For a long time, music and instruments, harp and cello were the only things I focused on. Do you guys remember when I told you about how I kind of lost myself for a while? Because I worked way too hard on stuff? That was during that time period where I kind of let a passion I had for music overtake my life in a not so great way, where I kind of like based who I was completely off of that. And you never want that to happen. You want your passions to be a huge part of who you are, but not everything. And lately, especially, 2024 and this year, I've been trying to reteach myself, because I took a bit of a break from practicing music. So lately I've been trying to reteach myself how to play again without it being intensive, just for fun, just for myself. So I've been playing a lot of Pokemon themes and video game soundtracks, not for performances or anything, but just for myself. Long time it was probably super stressful. Why apart, I ended up not doing music school, though you nearly did. Wow! Doing gigs at weddings and things is so cool. Oh, thank you, my friend. I think anime conventions, that takes so much courage. So very much courage. So would you do singing at the conventions, or would you do both flute and singing? Oh, I love Legends of Arceus. I obsessively played that game for like a month, and then I put it down and I never picked it back up. I gotta play that again. I love that game. Oh, I loved it so much. Let's see. We're on floor 10. Spatial Rift, if I'm not wrong, is about 25 floors, correct? Does anybody like Gligar, my dear friends? Gligar. Need to play it again for Valo? See, I don't even know who that is. That's how... Because my issue with open world games is I never get very far. Because I just basically treat open world games like walking simulators, where I go around the world and I let my imagination fly, and then I don't get anything done. And then it's been like 4 hours and I'm the same level, nothing's happened, but I've enjoyed my time. And that's good to hear you recognized when it got stressful and changed things accordingly. Hope you can get back to music at a healthier pace. Thank you so much, Tripsker. Thank you, that means so much to me. Yes, it's a very weird relationship, because have you guys ever had the same thing? Where you're so passionate about something, but it turns into kind of an all-consuming thing, where it turns away from a passion into almost a stressful thing, when it shouldn't be that, Also, Tripsker, I always ask everyone, what do you prefer to be called, my friend? Do you prefer to be called your full name, Tripsker, or Trip? What do you prefer, my friend? I think we'll say goodbye to Gligar. Gligar is super cool. I think we can all agree that Gligar is really, really sick. Hello, Charizard. One shot. Yes, I think this is 25. That's what my mystery dungeon expertise tingles are telling me. I hadn't incorporated much flute into your performances until recently. Does anyone like Chimecho, my friends? Stuck with vocal stuff, translate songs. Wow! Just do them in your native languages? Big fan of... Oh my goodness! Oh, done things... Wow! Wait, you're blowing my mind! That's insane! Do you have a favorite performance you've ever done? Not just like piece, but performance. Either trip or trips with a lot of people. Full moniker is fine too. Thank you for letting me know, my dear friend. I think we'll say goodbye to Chimecho. Personally, you know, if I have to be honest, Spatial Rift isn't my favorite dungeon. I'm not a huge fan of the way it looks, and the music is okay. It's just okay. Like, it's entertaining, but it's nothing that makes me groove, you know, it makes me remember it. Is it wrong to say it's forgettable? When people talk about something they love, it makes me so happy to see. I'm the same way, Leaf. I always love the way the people sound when they talk, because you can tell, especially in person, you can see like a little sparkle in people's eyes. Not to sound cheesy, but you can always see that little sparkle where people like light up when they get to talk about something they really love. That sounded so cheesy. I'm so sorry. We are flying through this dungeon. Hello, Sableye. We're just gonna keep moving, my friend. You know what? So earlier today, I was reorganizing. I have so many stuffed animals. You would think if you walk into my home that... I don't even know what people think if they walk in. I have stuffed animals everywhere. It's kind of an issue. I have way too many. Few years back, knocked it out of the park with some stuff I did at Colossal Con's Idol Contest. Oh! I Beg You by Eimer. That is so amazing, my friend. I'm so happy you have a memory like that to look back on and be proud of. Because there's a very small percent of people that I think can ever say they can do something like that. Brought the item from Bottomless Sea. VJ, you're so right. You're so right. But you know what? With our luck, I think we'll do it. Oh, yes. I do want to move forward. But I have so many stuffed animals, and... Because my issue is, so I have a bad Squishmallow addiction, and those are the majority of stuffed animals that have taken over my home. That, if I hold a stuffed animal in a store, this sounds so silly, but I hope you guys can relate. If I carry around a stuffed animal in a store for too long, I get emotionally attached to it, and then I feel like it needs me. I feel like I need to take it home because it needs me, and then I have to buy it. You know, I can't put it back now. But mainly, mainly there's so many Squishmallows around. But earlier today, I was organizing. Ooh, things are getting a little bit scary. Riolu, can you please help me, bud? I was organizing some of my stuffed animals because I've had to start... So I have these big shelves that go kind of from floor to my ceiling. They were handed down to me. They're like these really big granite shelves. They look really ugly, actually. Like, they sound pretty, but the way I have them set up is pretty ugly. Because they're very... We'll say goodbye to Drowsy, because I know we've seen him before. Quite a bit. My carpet is like not the most even. My house is very, very old. And Oh, why were we paused there for a second? I have to shove books underneath my shelves so that way, because I'm always afraid they're gonna like tip over in the night because my floors aren't the most even. So it doesn't look the most aesthetic, but that's where most of my squishies are held, on the shelves. I have them organized. I tried to make it look aesthetic. Like, do you guys know how sometimes on Instagram or something you'll see like plushie influencers and they have everything so organized so beautifully? I try to do that myself, but it just doesn't look as pretty. Well, I'm glad you guys do the same thing with plushies. But I've had to start moving them to different spots because Snoopy's decided that he really thinks that all of them are his toys. So, in order to save the lives of a lot of my Squishmallows, they have to move. Because most of them are near the floor where Snoopy can get at. And, which I don't blame him, because he has his own, it's my own fault, he has his own Squishmallow dog toys, so it makes sense that he would look at mine and think, oh, those are just bigger versions of my toys. But I got him his own little squeaky toy Squishmallows because I thought then we could match. It would be so cute. Feel that there's a back porch in my house, went from open to close with a slanted floor, solved my bookshelf lean with paint stir sticks. Yes. Sometimes you just... It's scary too. If it's like a heavy shelf, you gotta support it. Oh, hello. Your chest is almost touching my nose. Quickseed, we'll pass that up. But do you guys have any favorite stuffed animals? Like is there a certain stuffed animal you're like emotionally attached to? Pretend to have Captain, you have no plushies? Is it just not your thing, or have you just not thought about it? I have plushies everywhere. Oh, hello, gentlemen. I could pop an orb. We might pop it if things get a little bit scary. Yeah, we're gonna pop it. We're gonna pop the orb. Oh, please don't die, Riolu. I know it's kind of crazy to use that on 3 enemies, but I was getting scared. I was getting worried. And why don't you take an orange berry just to be safe? There you go, good sir. What are you standing on? Hello, Jolteon. Do you guys think if you pet Jolteon, would Jolteon be soft or would Jolteon be painful? Because you know how Jolteon like its iconic move is Pin Missile? Does that mean Jolteon's kind of like spiky, like a hedgehog? Manaphy, one of my favorites. Have a little Manaphy from back when Tomy did them. Oh, very well loved and hangs out on my desk. You have to admit the older, especially Tomy plushies, are such good quality. They don't make them like they do nowadays. My little guy sitting next to me is from the brand Tomy as well. Gummies on the ground, you can eat them from your inventory and stand on top of them. I feel like we don't need more gummies. We have so many that I keep ignoring, and you know. I feel like I should probably be picking up the special gummies though. Because we've been passing some like the sky gummies and stuff, and I think those could actually come in helpful. Jolteon must be painful, but using rubber gloves would be safe? But even if you had gloves, would Jolteon... No way! Wait, this is the first time we've ever seen some of this. Ah, shoot! You need a key in order to enter this. We don't have one. Oh man, this is the first time we've ever come across a locked area. That's wild. Oh, you can just eat them? Okay, we can start doing that. Have a sea slug plush. I love that's very soft. My friend bought it for me at a convention. That's so cute. That's so adorable. I am Palkia. I control the fabric of space itself. And this is my space, my territory. All those who violate Spatial Rift. I will destroy, no matter who it is. But your regret comes too late. There is no escaping. You must face me in battle. Prepare to fall. Rah! Here we go, my friends. I honestly don't think we'll have too much of an issue. Do not do that. You do not. He knows our weaknesses. Blinker seed. It's our ultimate weapon. Oh, I'm an idiot. Back to flamethrower? Should we use dig? Yeah, not flamethrower. Okay. What typing is Palkia? I should know this. Let's try dig. No, wait, but he's gonna probably move. That wasn't a good idea. Dragon and he's water type? Are we facing him? I can't tell. Listen to this music, we're not. Hello, sir. We've got you cornered. Let's move this way so Riolu can attack. I did not realize you became There we go. That animation of the eyeball's kind of scary, isn't it? Up top? Let's just corner him and keep attacking. My IQ's not... Oh, okay. Cross our fingers. Cross our fingers he's going to join. I have been defeated. Grah! Oh! Okay, wait, this is just like Dialga. So it's not up to chance. We got Palkia! Yes, yes, yes! You defeated me. It is not the strong that win. Those that win are strong. That is a dumb statement, sir. I know... I know you're the god of space. That's stupid. That is something like your parents say to you, and they think they're being really deep, but in reality you're like, okay. Like, do your guys' family members do that to you too? It is not the strong that win. Those that win are strong. And your strength, I submit to it. I too will walk together with you. Do you think the fact that Palkia said that to us, like, that keeps him up at night? Like, he wakes up at 3 a.m. sweaty, gasping for breath, and he's like, oh, why did I say that? It's like, it'll be one of those core cringy memories for him. Clear the spatial rift. Guys, we are going through dungeons like nothing. This is wild. I can't believe we got him. Now the only other legendary we need is Giratina. Well, like the big legendaries we've met so far. But my friends, I think this would be a perfect time to take a little bit of a break. Are you guys ready for a snack break? Hydration? Maybe grab a blanket? Stretch a little bit? But yes, let's take a little bit of a break, my friends. Just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. And we will come right back. Let me get my Amori music all set up for you guys. But I will be right back, my friends. Everyone, please stretch, hydrate, get some food, and we will be back in just a few minutes. Thank you guys for your patience as always. Hello, my friends. Thank you for your patience. I am back. I grabbed some pretzels. You know, every single day, I have to resist the urge to eat an entire bag of Dot's pretzels. Have you guys heard of those pretzels? Dot's pretzels, they have like the greatest salt seasoning on them. Oh my goodness. I swear I could eat tubs of them. So many. Let me take a sip of water, my friends. They're so insanely good. Can I tell you guys a story? Can I tell you guys a story? So there was a time at my workplace. Do you guys remember I said my workplace doesn't really do snacks? It's not because of this reason, okay? I'm pre-defending myself. It's not because of this reason. I went, they had a big bag of Dot's pretzels for everyone to share. Oh wait, you know what? This is going to make me seem so selfish, but a big bag of Dot's pretzels. And there was one day where I really was craving them. I really wanted them. I took the bag and I replaced it, okay? I'm again pre-defending myself. I replaced it the day after, but I snuck the bag home. I stole it from work and I took the whole bag home because I wanted them so badly. I snacked on them the entire day, and then it's like it's almost gone. It was like halfway, but I was like, it's almost gone, as I'm trying to convince myself it's okay. I stole the whole entire bag. I replaced it, don't worry. But that's my love of Dot's pretzels. They are basically like, they're like the stick kind of pretzel form, but they have the world's greatest seasoning on them. I don't even know how to describe it. They have these big chunks of salt and then like this really, really good seasoning over them. If you ever get the chance to try them, they're so good. They're so very good. Yes, but that's not the reason why my workplace doesn't do snacks. I promise. It's not because of me. It's not me. But my friends, are you guys ready to jump right back into our mystery dungeon adventure? Yeah, this is a no judgment zone. You guys aren't allowed to judge me. No judgment. Stealing is bad only if they catch you. There we go, my friend. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't endorse stealing. I don't. But I mean, you make a good point. You know, you make a solid point, Franco. I had a really cool idea. Remember how I told everyone that everyone's going to get a chance to go out on a dungeon? Well, I was doing some deep thinking last night, and since we've gathered every single legendary minus Deoxys and minus Giratina. But I was thinking to end things off, since we have like the really big, we have Dialga, we got Palkia, we got Rayquaza, for Pete's sakes, my friends. We have Rayquaza, who I assume takes up 2 spots. Maybe 3 spots, he's huge. I thought it would be really fun if we took everybody out on one last expedition. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we have everybody. We're going to put Ham and Riolu on standby. And we're going to go down the row and have everybody go out on one last dungeon adventure. So that way everyone has a turn. So Leaf, you're first on the roster, so we'll have you join. Because we have so many beautiful guild members, I thought this would be really, really fun to do. So Ham... Can I make Ham stand by? We'll bring Hamsty. Yes, off stream last night, Hamsty said that they really wanted Ponyta, so I got Ponyta on the team as well. We'll bring Zonade. But I think what we can do is we can have both Ham and Riolu stand by. Oh, can we not? Wait. If I make myself Zonade, and then I think we can have Ham even stand by as well. That way we can bring 4 members. Yes! So now we can bring 4 members at a time. Totally bring Rosa. We cannot bring Baby Rosa. Baby Rosa is only level 1. But we'll just go down the line. So we have Zilnade, Leaf, Hamsty, and Richard. You guys are all going to go on an adventure together. Are you guys excited? Are you guys... Oh, who should be the leader? Who's the highest level? Oh my gosh, wait. Leaf, I kind of forgot that you changed to Venusaur. We'll make you leader. We cannot have the babies be fighting. They'll die instantly. But which dungeon should we go to? I thought this would be a perfect way to kind of put a beautiful wrap on our mystery dungeon adventures together, having everyone have one last go. Now, where would we like to go? We do have some lower level people, so we can't go to anything too intensive. But what would be a good... How about Apple Woods? Apple Woods wouldn't be bad. You know what? Let's go to but Hamsty might suffer in Waterfall Cave. You know, I think Leaf, since I'm controlling you as Venusaur, we should be okay. Do a job? We'll do a job the next time, my friend. If there's any jobs that are low enough, dungeon. But how exciting! Look at everyone! We have Leaf, Zilnade, Hamsty, and Richard along. Are you guys ready for a big adventure? We're gonna go through the entirety of the dungeon. All progresses the last bit of story? Okay, we'll do some jobs after. But how exciting! Yes, please think ahead if you guys have any dungeons you would like to visit. Leaf, what moves do you have? Oh, you got kind of good moves. Oh, but does anyone like Tangela? We will keep still Pokemon up for grabs. Would anybody like to be Tangela? Hello, Ren. Hello. We switched things up, and we have a lot of guild members. And I thought it would be really beautiful if our guild members got chances to go out in dungeons by themselves. Do not apologize, my friend. No need to apologize. Hamsty's getting to level 2. Yes, I think Hamsty and Richard are both level 1. Goodbye, Andy. Goodbye. Have a fantastic time with your friend. It was good to get to see you while you were here with us. Love to visit my mansion dungeon? What is this giggle leaf? What is going on? Richard, congratulations on your level up as well. But yes, everyone will get a turn today. I swear, everyone will get a turn to get to walk around a dungeon. Leaf, you're very large. You barely fit down the hallway. We're losing members. People are falling behind. Wow, you guys are already at level 5. That's kind of crazy. But I wanted to ask everybody. Not only are your guys' favorite comfort plushies, but did anybody here own pillow pets? Because when I was sorting plushies... Oh, Richard, please, I need you to back away from that enemy. I need you to change spots with me. Okay. All good, all good. It's a pillow, it's a pet. Yes, pillow pets. What pillow pet did you guys have? Because I feel like what pillow pet you first have says a lot about who you are as a person. Do you guys agree? I had the reindeer pillow pet, and I have such a goofy memory with it because when I first saw pillow pets on the TV, you know, when they used to do those infomercials, I remember falling in love. Oh, I wanted one so badly. What's a pillow pet? Have you not come in contact with pillow pets? Oh my goodness. Pillow pets are basically these stuffed animals where they have like a little Velcro strap underneath their belly that you can strap, and then they have 4 legs, and then if you release the strap, they like flop flat and turn into a pillow. But there were all different kinds of animals and stuff. Leaf, you had an Ein one, but your ex did was a bumblebee. Oh, That one's so cute. I know exactly which one you're talking about. Yes, mine was a reindeer. And I remember my family, so my dad used to be a salesman when my brother and I were very young. So we would travel a lot. We've actually been to all 50 states. But at the time we were really traveling, and I remember being a kid and I would take my reindeer pillow pet with me absolutely everywhere. And we got probably 2 hours down the road, and I started bawling my head off because I realized at the last hotel I had forgotten my pillow pet. And my dad is kind of like a rough around the edges person, so he was like, "We're not stopping. She can just be without it. We're not stopping." And I was just bawling my head off because that pillow pet was everything to me. I slept on it, I cuddled with it, and it got to the point where I had cried enough as a child. I was genuinely so distraught that they turned around, drove 2 hours back to the hotel to try to find it. And it's so funny because the hotel staff had it sitting in its, like, you know, where it like sits up, not its pillow form, but its normal form where it has legs. It was sitting on their front desk, and they were using it to like hold their little books and their name tags and stuff. And they laughed when we walked in because we were like, "Oh, we were hoping you would come back for it." I'll always remember that. The time I made my poor parents drive 2 hours out of their way to to go rescue my lost pillow pet. So the weird thing was, Richard never had one because you were too big to have one. You're never too big for a pillow pet, my friend. I have 2 of them. Because I bought one, I think a couple years ago, because they released a Highland cow one, and I had to get it. You're never too old for a pillow pet. Let's switch to Vine Whip. But I still do this to this day, where I will hide things in really hard to find spots, because I don't know why I think like this. But I will put things in really weird places because I'll think like, "Oh, this is in such a stupid spot. I will for surely not forget where I put it." And then lo and behold, a week later, I'll forget. I will completely forget where I put it because it's in a dumb spot you wouldn't expect. You have no idea how many times in life I will be looking for something and I just will not be able to find it because it's just not in any spot that you would imagine. Oh, my friends, our first guild member expedition. It's time to switch out members and go on our next journey. Leaf, you're too big for anything? If you guys could have a pillow pet today, though, which one would you choose? Is there a certain animal you would like to have? So let's switch out these members. Wait, actually, I'm going to write down so I can keep track of everybody, because I want to make sure 100% that everybody gets a turn. So Zonade has gone, Leaf, you have gone, Hamsty, and Richard. Let's go ahead and have everyone stand by. Richard, you went from level 1 to level 8. That's wild growth. Hamsty is as well level 8. Didn't realize how many pillow pets there were. Yes, the weird thing is, they never stopped making them. Like, there's so many. There are so many. Andy, you shall come back. Who else? We'll make Andy the leader for now. It's hard to keep track of everyone. We have so many members. Leaf, you shall stand by. Manaphy? We did not see any Manaphies again. We weren't able to go back to the water dungeons, unfortunately. Joey shall come along. Going through absolutely everyone. Cappy, you shall come along. Cappy, I think this is your first dungeon. You came with us a little bit when you first joined, but you didn't get to stay for too long. And we'll bring water. Who should be... I think Joey? Joey will be the leader, just because Joey has the most level advantage. Where should we send everybody on our expedition? What dungeon should we aim for? Bringing so many friends? Yes, yes, I wanted to make sure everyone got to go out. Apple Woods, Craggy Coast, Mount Horn, Foggy Forest. I don't know if we're strong enough to do stuff over here. You guys want to do Mount Bristle? Mount Bristle would be really fun. You want to do Foggy Forest? How about let's do Mount Bristle and then we'll do Foggy Forest next. I kind of forget what Foggy Forest looks like. Oh my gosh, VJ, you're right. We should do a job. Let's see if we can go back. Do I have any escape orbs? I apologize for my... We do not. I apologize for my, I feel like I forget things immediately, don't I? Well, we will do it next time. We'll do it next time. I completely forgot. Oh no. Well, we might... Okay, at least our basic attacks work. That's crazy. Joey only has one move, and that's present. Is that the only move that Delibird ever learns? That's wild. Also, this is kind of random, but I was thinking about this earlier. Do you guys still have your Christmas lights up? Please say yes, because I was outside getting my mail earlier and I realized mine are still up. I'm the type of person where I don't take my lights down during the year. Well, we spawned right on a staircase. Sure, if I should ask now, another game might ask later. Yes, anytime you go, feel free to ask any questions you guys want. It doesn't have to be about Pokemon. Learn ice moves? Maybe, but Joey's level 41 and still hasn't learned any moves. I wonder if you have to do by TM. Yes, I am the type of person where I just keep my Christmas lights up all year. We'll say goodbye to Spinnerack because we've seen them so many times before. I will have it up all year, and then I will just, when it's Christmas time again, I'll just turn them back on. And is that really lazy? It might be, but it's such a hassle to put them up. You get it as well? It's such a hassle because you have to like go up on a ladder and staple them to your house. I just feel like it's easier to just, try to ignore them for most of the year and then, plug them back in when it's the festive time. Electivire to relearn moves for Delibird. Okay. So you can do more than present. That's good to know. It is pretty interesting that they only know present right now. It makes a good challenge. It's a good thing we didn't go to too much of a harder dungeon because we would have had a pretty tough time. Be gone, Starly! Oh, think back, my friends, all the way to the monster house we came across when we first came to Mount Bristle. Do you guys remember? Doesn't that feel like so long ago? This is a judgment zone? It's not a judgment zone! This is a judgment-free zone! Genius, because now this year, you've already done the work. Exactly! I will say though, I am the type of person to leave my Christmas tree up through January, but I do take it down eventually. I do. One, because it's weird to look at a Christmas tree inside the house past Christmas, and two, Charlie's whole life goal is to kill Christmas trees. I don't have a very big one, I have a very small one I put up. Because it's very easy, it's just like two parts that you snap together, it's a fake one. And then it lights up, you like plug it in and the tips of it light up. It's a very low maintenance tree, because then you don't have to get like lights and stuff for it, because it's already like pre-equipped with lights. And then what I do, Water, where are you going? Why are you wandering off by yourself? Come back. This is too dangerous of a mission to wander off on your own. But I decorate it with Pikachu plushies. I always think it looks really cute. You know what? This Christmas, I'll have to take a picture and show you guys my Pikachu festive tree. We'll say goodbye to Knit Arena. Hello, Geodude. I feel like there'd be good market for more RGB lights that you could change throughout the year. Wait, Ren, that is $1 million idea. Oh my goodness, someone needs to create that. Yeah, lights where at Thanksgiving time you could turn them orange. Valentine's turn them pink. Oh, I need to find those if they exist. That's actually insanely smart. I would love that. Yeah, because that's another thing is, again, I don't know if I'm lazy or not. I don't really decorate for the holidays inside, besides like putting up a tree. But for Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, Halloween, I don't really decorate. Because I don't see a point in really putting up a lot of effort into stuff that you're going to take down in a few weeks. I like getting into the atmosphere for holidays in different ways. With like movies or cookies or baked goods. Just food. Basically, food. Before Valentine's Day, I'm glad you're the same, my friend. I'm glad you're the same. Pine needles are a pain to clean. Yes, people who have the real trees, it's just so hard to deal with that. Because you have to keep them in like a bowl of water too. Another dungeon cleared, my friends. Another dungeon cleared. Pine needle tea. Would that even be tasty? And yes, Marowak's Dojo. We used that a little bit, but we didn't use it. We didn't use it too much. Not too much. Another fantastic day. Is it weird to see us go out on expeditions without Riolu and Ham? It feels very weird on my end. You've had it before, don't remember what it tasted like? Wait, is pine needle tea a thing? Is that, Leaf, I thought you were joking. Is that truly a thing? Do you put a lot of sugar in it? Alright, my friends, let's switch out our members. So let me write these down. Water has had a turn, Cappy has been out, Andy has been out, and Joey has been out. So we'll have these goobers stand by. Oh, what was going on? Oh, there we go. Do you guys remember way at the beginning, Leaf, when I accidentally had you leave the entire team instead? I fat fingered instead of pushing stand by. I pushed say farewell and you left the entire team. It's funny now, but I do apologize when that first happened. Alright, Tricky will join. Who else? Franco, you shall come along. Franco, you're right in between your Quaza and Dialga. Are you secretly a legendary? Franco. Who else? And F, you shall come along. Wait, is that everybody? No way. No way. I want to make sure we don't miss anybody. I love Chimecho. Isn't Chimecho adorable? So Joey will have you stand by. So many different teas out there. You know what's wild? I've heard of people making banana peel tea. And apparently you have to add a lot of sugar. But listen, if you have to add that much sugar to make something taste good, is it actually good? My favorite tea I've been having lately, well, is sugar cookie tea. It's a very, it feels like it has a fart of sugar cookie in it. It's not it's not really sugar cookie tasting, but it's very comforting. Who still needs to come along? So we're on page 3 out of 3. So here's all of our legendaries. Water's already come, Zonade's come, Richard has had a chance. Hero, Leaf, Mew, Andy, Joey, Cappy. Hamsty has Rosa, Leaf. Wow! Wait, my friends! This will be our last outing! F, I shall make you leader as you are the highest level. This will be a team of 3. Oh, how crazy! A team of 3. Yes, sugar cookie tea. It has nothing to do with pastries. It just has a slight sugary feel to it. Or not feel, but a taste. It's really, really tasty. Where should we go for our last outing? We have to do a task. Oh my goodness. VJ, before I forget, we need to do a task. Thank you, you beat me to it. Yes, a job. Should we bring Rosa with us on our very last guild member expedition? Drenched Bluff, Mount Bristle. Ooh, these are kind of tough. Should we go to Drenched Bluff? Electivire? We're not bringing Delibird with us though. We're not bringing so I don't think we need to see Electivire just yet. Peppermint bark is so good. Can only imagine what it tastes like as tea. Oh my gosh, peppermint bark! You guys are putting me in the Christmas mood in the middle of April. Have a fantastic night, Captain. Have a wonderful night, my dear friend. Promise me sweet treat before bed, okay? Some self-care and a sweet treat. But I hopefully will see you soon. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Should we go to Drenched Bluff? Oh yeah, and then we can explore. Actually, this is an escort mission. So we can have a team of 4. For once, we're going to do an escort mission. Let's go to Drenched Bluff, my friends. It'll be a pretty easy job, pretty low-key, but we'll just get to walk around and have fun. I think we'll be okay without Electivire. I truly think so. No Rosa? I think we'll leave Rosa out. Rosa's just a baby, you know. Rosa will stay forever an innocent level 1. We'll have Charizard join the team. This is our last guild expedition. We have Franco, Tricky, and F coming with us. Let's set Energy Ball. But I'm still thinking about those colored lights. That's genuinely $1 million idea. If I saw that in a store, it would be an instant buy. I would be like, lights I can put up and just leave forever? Absolutely. Let's see. Can I tell you guys the first time I ever... Because now I've been thinking... Wait, before that, do you guys know about Jellycats? Does anybody here collect them? I have a few of them. I don't have too many because they're hard to find around my area. But oh, those plushies are so adorable. Do a run with just legendaries? Do you guys want to see some of the legendaries? We'd only be able to bring 2 of them. Because they each take up 2 slots. RGB lights for the house do exist. Aren't quite like I was imagining. Oh. So I feel like if you made some and advertised them as like year-round holiday lights, I feel like they would sell a lot better though. What legendaries would you guys like to see? I forget how big Drenched Bluff is. I don't think it's too large. Oh wait, I was just about to say, what destination floor do we need to go to? Oh. Well, that was an easy escort mission. No, let's keep going. Now it is just the 3 of us. No, I don't want to leave. No. Yes. I will forever mess that up. Oh, Mew? Oh, we could take 2 small legendaries and 1 big legendary. Should we take Rayquaza, Mew, who else should we bring? So good that they gave you the "Are you sure?" prompt. I know, and I still mess it up somehow. Like, they double confirm with you every single time, and somehow I've still fat-fingered it almost every single dungeon. Oh, that was it. Oh, no. Wait, Drenched Bluff is so much shorter than I thought. We are a very beautifully colored team. Look at the blues, the greens, the purples. This is a pretty team. Spiritomb kind of matches the flowers on F's head. Alright, let's head back. We can't bring both Groudon and Kyogre. Because Both of them take up 2 slots. You would live in that room. It's very tranquil. It reminds me of those paperweights you can buy for your desktop where it has like the flowing water. Hopefully we'll get a little bit. I think you guys said there's 2 different story or little cutscenes. Hopefully we'll get those. Good morning, Ham. Let's make it another great day. Can you imagine putting up an escort mission on the bulletin board? Like to Beach Cave or something? And Rayquaza comes out of the sky to, to help you with your mission? Alright, how about let's take Rayquaza and we'll take Mew and another small legendary. So we get a good contrast. Let's have everyone stand by. Yo, I heard you needed some help from a god, right? Oh no, I fat fingered. Chimecho, come back. Dialga, Palkia, the legendaries do need 2 spaces in order to join. Yes, they need 2 spaces. But I know the small ones like Mew only take up 1. Let's have these guys stand by. Tricky did not get any levels from that? What? Where's Rayquaza? There you are, bud. Oh my goodness. He is level 49. And F will have you stand by. Actually, let's make Rayquaza team leader. Oh, so does Rayquaza take up 4 slots? Oh no, he doesn't. He doesn't. And wow. Where's Mew? We'll have Mew join. And then 1 more. Should we have Cresselia? I think Cresselia is our only other yes. We'll have Cresselia join. Or should we just have Mew and Rayquaza? I feel like that's kind of funny. We'll have only Mew and Rayquaza. Let's do another task and see how goofy this looks. Let's do an outlaw one, because we're definitely going to be able to handle that. Northern Desert, Brine Cave, not the Bottomless Sea. Let's do Apple Woods. Yeah, I feel good about Apple Woods. Yeah, sorry, Cresselia. Cresselia's not gonna see the light of day. I just think it would be really funny to see the size contrast. Oh, I have to accept my quest. Silly me. There we go. And Apple Woods. A full stream of Bottomless Sea Dungeon on repeat? No, thank you. Please, I would start to cry. The Bottomless Sea... Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. You can't even see Mew. Mew looks like some weird parasite coming out of Rayquaza's side. Oh, Lord. Whoa. Imagine being a Pokemon in this dungeon. You just casually... you casually wake up and Rayquaza's next to you. Oh, Lord. He is so big. They look so cute next to each other. We have Scary Face, Ancient Power, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Dance. Let's set Dragon Claw. See how much that's gonna do. Also, I didn't even... What quest did we have to do? It was an outlaw mission. Outlaw. This looks so goofy you can't even see Mew. Mew's hiding within us. Mew looks like a tapeworm, right? Mew looks like some weird growth coming out of our side. I wish when Rayquaza moved, it like uncurled, but I feel like he'd be way too long then, wouldn't he? I thought that was a staircase. I can't even tell because we're so big. Oh my goodness. This is so wild. Mew, what do you have to say? Let's do our best. Thank you, Mew. Thank you for your everlasting optimism. Goodbye, Hoppip. Goodbye, my friend. I must condense myself to fit into the restraints of this mortal coil. I love Rayquaza. I think Rayquaza is one of the coolest designed legendaries ever. Mew's just here for the vibes. Mew's here for a good time. Oh, Mew's so adorable. Do you guys remember in the first Pokemon movie, Mewtwo versus Mew? I always thought the sounds, like the noises Mew makes, is so adorable. Mew sounds like a cross between, I don't even know, a cat with like a child. Ham, were you a Gen 3 kid? Is that what you grew up on? I would say I grew up the most on Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald. That was kind of when I feel like, yeah, I collected the most cards. The games were like my everything. I still own all of my original Pokemon games too. I have them all in this little wooden chest that I keep. They're very special to me. Gen 3, I only know the generations by like the names. If you tell me by the gens, I get like, I don't know why it confuses me. I don't know them by numbers. Oh, we can just go over water. Because we're both levitating, duh. I didn't even notice. How dare you paralyze God? Is Rayquaza a god? Hey, he's like the god of the skies, but is Rayquaza as strong as Palkia and Dialga? Because Palkia and Dialga were there at like the creation of everything. So I would assume not as popular. We are having a rough time. Oh my goodness, we're asleep, we're stunned, we're confused, we're poisoned. What is going on? Oh! This is wild. Oh, is this our outlaw? Oh. This has to be the outlaw. Oh wait, we don't find the outlaw until floor 9? This is kind of dumb. We can't hit them. Mew, I'm sorry. Forgive me, my friend. In my Pokemon Scarlet team, I have a Mew. It was like a Mew that was like given to you free as a code. Started collecting cards and plushies. You were Gen 3 as well? Didn't actually get any video games till Diamond. Oh, so that was Piplup was your first. Got Emerald shortly after. Bought Sapphire on eBay a few years back. That's amazing, my friend. So what made you buy Diamond? Did you just feel like it was time to start playing the games? I truly think Rayquaza is weaker than Dialga and Palkia. Because Rayquaza is the god of like the atmosphere. But Dialga and Palkia are time and space. Like that's way bigger. That's way more intense. Where am I aiming? No, what is with all the status stuff? Wild, wild. I think we're unkillable. Everyone's only doing 1 damage. These little Pokemon treating this like a Dark Souls fight. This would be terrifying to come across. Thank you, Mew. Thank you. Wow, he's really going after us. He's gonna hit us 111 times to take us out. How does Rayquaza even go down the staircase? Get ready for your review. Pecan pie coffee. That sounds really good. Make every coffee with cream. So I will say this coffee is weak because pecan flavor is not strong. Do you guys like pecan pie? I think pecan pie is delicious. It only comes out at Thanksgiving time though. And every time for Thanksgiving, I can, if I have to have one pie, it's pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is glorious with loads and loads of whipped cream. Oh, I'm so hungry now. Didn't have my own video game things. Oh yeah, you better run. You better run from Rayquaza. Is anything ranged? Let's check it out, let's check it out. It is not. I think we can beat him. Sir, do not run. Do not be scared. What? Stop! Let me hit you! This is so annoying. Okay, Mew took care of it. Mew took care of it. Had my own video games thing till I got an Xbox and a DS Lite. Parents hunted the specific color. What color? What color did you have? Diamond was the first one I had to get when it was coming out. That's so special. I love that you have that memory. Your first Pokemon game is like a core memory. I had the light pink DS. And then later on, I got like the sparkly pink one. Do you guys remember when the leaks for the Nintendo Switch 2, like when it wasn't fully announced and everybody was saying the Nintendo Switch would have a second screen like a DS? I went wild. If you've never had pecan pie, oh, it's so good. The pecans get like really soft too. Okay, my friends. Oh! Hey, you two! Cutscene! Huff, puff. What's the matter, Chatot? What's the hurry? The beach. At the beach! What's the matter with the beach? Manaphy! Manaphy came back! What? Manaphy? You mean the Manaphy we looked after? That's him! That's the one! Hurry, to the beach! Yes! Manaphy came back? Wait, I was not expecting this. Oh, Manaphy, it's been so long. Manaphy. Riolu. Manaphy. You're really... That little Manaphy? Yep. I grew big in the sea. It's all because of you, Ham and Riolu. Oh, you remembered us. Of course, I didn't forget you. Not once. Not ever. I missed you. Oh, my heart. Wow, I remember this place. I hatched here, didn't I? Yes, you're right. This is where we came to know each other. I'm surprised that you still remember that. We Manaphy have the ability to remember where we hatched, so I've been told. After we grow up in the sea, we go back to where we hatched by instinct. Mr. Walrein taught me that. I'm really glad Walrein's been taking good care of our baby. That's impressive. This is where I was hatched. That's why I felt the urge to come back here. Well then, now that you've returned, what will you do now, Manaphy? I was told that I have to decide that on my own. Well, I thought really hard about this and other things. I would like to return the favor, Ham and Riolu. Don't you travel and explore all over the world? I really wish I could help you when you go out on your adventures. So, may I please be a member of Team HamHams? Don't worry, I'm grown up. I won't get sick like before. You don't want me? Of course we want you to stay with us. Right, Ham? Of course. Oh, did you see the other option? It was no. It was no with an exclamation point. Oh my gosh, that's so mean. Really? I can? Yay, I did it! Oh, I'll do my best to make you proud, Ham. The family's reunited. If you need me, please call me at the assembly. I'll come running. Oh, this is a big moment, my friends. Well, I would, since Manaphy is a mythical, I would love to open it up. Would anybody like to be nicknamed after Manaphy? Very big moment. Very big moment. How cute, right? Ren, you would like to be named after Manaphy? What would you like your nickname to be? Would you like Serenalis or would you like Ren? Please let me know. Oh, my heart honestly is so happy. This feels like a perfect way to end out our mystery dungeon adventure, reuniting Ham, Riolu, and Manaphy all together. Leave your name as Big Chungus. Oh my goodness. But yes, what would you like your nickname to be? Ren? Okay. Everyone, please welcome Ren to the team. how special, how sweet. I'm so glad we got this cutscene. Oh. Whew, it feels emotional. Really, really emotional. But my dear friends, I actually think this would be such a wonderful way. Wait, let's go look at all of our guild members, all of our family members. I think this would be an amazing time to take a moment to wrap up our Mystery Dungeon adventure. This is our very last Mystery Dungeon stream before we move on to a new game and a new adventure. So I think it would be perfect if we take time, we walk around town, we talk to any of our last friends that we want to talk to. But let's take it easy. I usually sprint through things, but let's take it nice and slow. And have a last look at everything. Will you guys miss Treasure Town? Oh, now you can evolve? I actually feel like it would be the perfect way to end things as our pre-evolution states. Because Ham and Riolu, you know, this is how we've seen them the whole time. I feel like it would actually be really, really beautiful to end things off as our baby forms. Well, we gotta talk to Bidoof, right? Are there any certain characters we want to make sure we talk to? Good morning, you all. Here's to another good day of exploring. Oh, Bidoof. Short and sweet. Talk to the Merrill brothers. Oh, Ham and Riolu. Mr. Drowsy left to go travel a while ago. Drowsy left. Mr. Drowsy told me to tell you, take care and thanks. Ham and Riolu. Oh, that actually makes me so happy. In case anyone forgot, Drowsy was going to go travel the world to become a better person. We didn't get to see them off, but that makes me so happy that they went off. Let's talk to Ursaring. You've got my thanks for saving the world. Thank you so much. Your team is so cool. And our very first... Remember Spoink, everyone? Spoink was the first ever client we had. Our very first expedition. Your team has done it, Ham. You're beyond belief. Thank you so much. But let's get one good last look at Treasure Town before we say goodbye. We gotta visit the cafe. We have to. Oh my goodness. I completely forgot that these two were on the team. Well, hello. It's wild to see them just sitting at the table. Oh lord. Okay, let's go find treasure. Rayquaza, what do you say? Sir, I'm getting lost in your folds. Happy to help out, Ham. Well, you're much nicer than Dialga. Dialga screamed at us point blank when he was here. Should we have one last, smoothie? I don't think we have any gummies with us. But let's take one good look at the cafe. Talk to Mr. Mime. Sometimes bottles with messages in them wash up on the beach. It's kind of romantic. Is Mr. Mime sending love letters through the sea? Let's go visit the beach, too. Maybe we can say goodbye to Lapras one more time. Lapras, are you here? You are. Oh. Oh. What's going on? Wait, let's say hello to Lapras. Oh? Someone was nearly overcome by waves at this beach. Wait, that's right, we had to go to the beach. I got completely sidetracked. That's terrible, I'm sorry. I never knew that happened. Short-term memory, my friends. Was it you, Dugtrio? Gwa! Gwa! We thought we were a goner. While training here, the waves carried us off. Dugtrio, why were you training in the ocean? For months, we drifted on the waves, cut off from all contact. How did you survive? In all truth, that is really an exaggeration. We were merely splashed by waves. We were merely splashed by waves on the shore. While we floundered, we were thankfully rescued by these kindly strangers. Well, hello, strangers. We found these fellows drowning in the surf, so we hauled them out. We're Team Raider. We never fail at getting treasures we set our sights on. Honored to meet you. Team Raider. I haven't been here for a long time. I wonder, is Wigglytuff as lively as ever? Well, I'm glad they saved Doug Trio's life, even if he just got splashed on. You know what? We gotta take one more look. Right here, Team Raider's kind of in the way, but right on this rock is where we first met Riolu. Doesn't that feel like ages ago? The mood's kind of ruined by all of the all of the other Pokemon here. But I wish we could look out at the sunrise or the sunset and watch the Krabby blow bubbles one more time. Because that was such a special moment for our team. Let's visit the guild, my friends. Are you guys ready to say goodbye to everyone? Actually, first, let's take a look at all of our guild members, go through all of the friends we've made. Start at page 1. Ham, Riolu, Rayquaza, Mew. We have Leaf, Rosa. Yes, we had some eggs that we hatched, and they weren't a part of the team, so we named them after Amori characters. So we'll just skip over our egg hatched Pokemon. We've Ham, Riolu, Rayquaza, Mew, Leaf, Hamsty, Zilnade, Kyogre, Water, Cappy, Joey, Andy. Wait, Leaf, why are you in here twice? I never got rid of your other form. Well, Leaf, we will release you from duty. Leaf recently changed from Snorlax to Venusaur, so we'll have to release him. Hamsty, Zilnade, Groudon, Kyogre, Water, Cappy, Joey, Andy, here. Skip over the eggs. Richard, Tricky, Franco, Dialga, Palkia, Cresselia, Ren, our latest addition to the hamster family, to Team HamHams. F. Oh, that was it. Wow. Only 3 pages. Well, my dear friends, that is everyone a part of Team HamHams. Now let's move on and say goodbye to everybody at the guild. Points at the random egg on the playground in Amori. Was it secretly a Pokemon egg? We gotta say goodbye to Sunflora. I'm going to explore all over again today. Hello, Corfish. Oh, I'll miss you. Hey, let's have another fun day of exploring. What are these guys talking about? Exploring is always fun. I'm having so much fun. Everyone's having fun. It's super fun. You know we gotta say goodbye to Wigglytuff. Hello, Krogunk. We never used your services. Welcome to the Krogunk Swap Shop. Want to swap? No thank you, sir. Hey, it's you two! Came to visit your old friends at the guild? What? You want to pull sentry duty and earn more money? Do we do one last sentry duty? Oh, we have to. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. This is Grottle, right? No, this is Marshtomp. Grottle or Marshtomp? Which one is it? Plays in mud on beaches. This is definitely Marshtomp. Okay, one right. Here comes a Pokemon. Charmeleon? It's Vigoroth or Charmeleon? No, this is What? Vigoroth? Doesn't that look like a Charmeleon foot? I gotta be... Oh, deep breaths. Absolanoon, Piplup. This is for Alligator, 110%. What? Lanoon? Absol? What? That is not an Absol footprint. There's no way. Who has a thumb? Who? Is this Luxio? Jolly Pokemon. Totodile? Really? What? It's Lombre? No. We're failing. That's Snorlax. No, that's Venusaur. I'm very confident in that one. Yeah, there's no one else that could have been. Oh. Phanpy? Right? It's too small to be Donphan. I'm an expert. I'm an expert. How many did we get right? Oh, almost perfect. We only got 2 wrong, I think. You've worked an honest day. Let me review your sentry duty performance. Your results were merely adequate. Adequate? That's not bad. Oh. Here are your rewards for the job. 50p and an orangeberry. That's not bad. I expect to see a better effort out of you next time. Should we go until we get a perfect score? We can't leave it off on merely adequate. Will you guys help me as well? I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with this. Let's do it one more time. One more time. No, we're not. We are not gonna be here forever. No. This time will be perfect. It will be a perfect 10 out of 10. Confetti will be thrown. Reviver seeds will be eaten. It will be a perfect score. One more time. One more time. I'm gonna miss the guild music. Yes, yes. Here we go. Pull sentry duty. Yes, please, sir. Here we go. Here we go. Look at the footprint. I need your guys' help. That's just a dot. That's just an egg. Cyndaquil? That's Cyndaquil. What? Oh, fire mouse. Cyndaquil's a mouse? What? Wait. I thought it was an armadillo. I've been wrong my whole life. It's Pikachu. It's Chimchar? Fire on its rear end, that's Chimchar. Hello, Water, hello! It's so good to see you. I've missed you, my friend. It's been a while. That's Bellsprout, 100%. Imagine if if I get this one wrong, you have to take away my Pokemon badges. That's another egg. Oh, I have no idea. What? Who walks like that? Delcatty. Delcatty's so pretty. Here comes a Pokemon. Ooh, Glade, right? Because doesn't Glade have really weird feet? Let's wait for the hint. Master of Courtesy. 100% Glade. Here comes a Pokemon, last one. What? Nidoqueen? What footprint does Porygon have? That has to be Nidoqueen. Yes. Perfect score, my friend. Could I have done that without the tips? Absolutely not. But Water, you had a power outage from a storm? Oh my goodness, you must have been so busy. Oh, is it finally, like, is all the work over though? Do you get to rest now? I hope they haven't been working you too hard. Oh, what is that, Chata? What is that? It's perfect! Throw the confetti! Cheer! Applause! Ah, yes! This is impressive! You've beaten the previous high score! Excellent! We did it! Your effort will certainly be rewarded. The reward will be special too. You two deserve an especially generous selection of rewards. What do we get? 400. A P.E.K.K.A scarf. A Reviver seed. You know that's our favorite gift, Chata. You did not have to go to that. And a Maxi Claire. Perfect. Why is Krogunk looking up? Do you see that? Krogunk's pupils were like directly looking at the sky. We finally did it. And you guys said we would be on that forever. I believe our last final mission is to talk to Wigglytuff. And then I think our adventure with Mystery Dungeon will come to a conclusion, my friends. We've talked to pretty much everybody we know. We've taken all of our guild members out on dungeon expeditions. We've reunited with Manaphy. I think the last thing to do is to say goodbye to Wigglytuff. How do you guys feel? Is it a bittersweet ending or is it a happy ending? Evolve? I feel like personally, I really love staying the forms we are. It feels more special to me. Crazy it's over. Has it been a month? Yes, this has been our longest game we've ever played. It's crazy we're going to be moving on. Everyone, give a big salute to our guild master. Oh, Wigglytuff, do you have any last words of wisdom with your all-seeing, unblinking eyes? You two are fantastic. You saved the world not just once, but twice. I think you're going to become an even more incredible exploration team, equal to even the legendary Team Raider. Keep up your exploring. Oh, that was very wholesome to end things on. Very, very wholesome. But my dear friends, I think it is time to conclude our adventures with Team HamHams, to conclude our story with Ham and Riolu. Everyone, get one last good look, wave goodbye to our dear friends. Because we are going to be ending our journey here. Let me move back over to our clubhouse so we can do some chatting. Yes, say goodbye to Wigglytuff as well. Oh, our dear, dear friend Wigglytuff. Let me put on our Amori music. Our beautiful, peaceful Amori music. But what do you think? Is it sad? We are saying goodbye to Ham and Riolu, all of our guild members, to Wigglytuff, to Chatot, to Bidoof, Sunflora, Loudred, everybody. But you know what? We've spent an amazing, amazing time with them. Who have been your guys' personal favorite characters? If you can only pick one. Mine is still Grovyle. Still Grovyle. I think it goes Grovyle, Wigglytuff, and then Dusknoir. Those would be my absolute favorites. Thank you for the wave water. Hot Spring had NPCs too. I feel like we got to say goodbye to the ones we really bonded with though, you know? We really got close to. Oh, but it feels so bittersweet. And yes, my friends, please grab a slice of cake. We have a gorgeous matcha cake here to round out our gorgeous mystery dungeon. How would you even describe it? Our saga? Our adventure? But we had a matcha cake at the beginning of our very first stream of Mystery Dungeon, and we have a matcha cake to end. I thought it would be perfect to end things off with. Favorite is Wiggly, Grovyle, and Bidoof. Wow! So Bidoof makes your top 3? Yes, what are your guys' favorite? Absolute favorite? Shout out to Drowsy and a good villain Dusknoir. I know, Dusknoir had some of the best character growth, I think, out of everybody. Gotta force myself to go to sleep, stayed up a bit late, but it was worth it. Oh, Ren, you have no idea how much that just made my heart, like, jump in delight. Thank you for hosting such a cozy, comfy stream. Thank you so much for joining me, my friend. Thank you so very much. You have no idea how much it means to me. And thank you for staying up. Traveling next week, but pop back in the Monday after raid as usual. Oh, I will patiently await your arrival, my friend. I will miss you so much. Please, please travel safely. Please travel safe, and I cannot wait to hear all about your trip when you return, my dear friend. Have a wonderful night. Sweet treats. Sweet treats. Grab a slice of cake and make sure you do some self-care before you go to bed. I will see you on Monday, my friend. Also, speaking of Mondays, we have a very special tradition we must do. Do you guys know what's coming? We need to go over our our weekly goals. Our weekly goals. You grabbed a cosmic brownie? You just added another thing to my grocery list. Those are so tasty. Oh, what a perfect treat to have. Oh, now I really want one. Those are the best brownies ever. Do not apologize. No, I am very excited to go to the grocery store now. But have a wonderful night, my friend. Yes, we are going over our weekly goals. And for anybody who might be new or watching, our weekly goal time is basically every single Monday we go over goals that we tell each other to complete by the following Monday. So you guys tell me your goals, I write them down, and the next Monday we'll go over them and we'll give praise and love and care about those goals. So last week, let's go over our past goals. Last week, we had 3 people that gave goals. I will begin with my goal. My goal was I wanted to sleep full nights, and I really wanted to fix my sleep schedule because I have been a nocturnal hammy lately. I have been 100% nocturnal with naps spread throughout the day, and it has been a bit of a struggle. But this week I'm doing a lot better. I have found a system that works, so I can happily say that I have completed my weekly goal. Now the next person who had a goal, Leaf, you said that you needed to eat better this week. Do you feel like you got to do that? That you got to eat better? Hopefully so. I mean, I feel like eating better can mean so many things. It can mean so many things. It can mean, having more fruits and veggies. It can mean cooking more, eating at home more, or it can even mean, I feel like sometimes eating better can even mean having like more unhealthy foods. Like it doesn't mean just healthy. It means treating yourself. That's how I see it. Hello, Tricky. Oh, and goodbye, I guess, my friend. Did you just come in or have you been with us for a bit? Well, hello, and goodbye at the same time. I hope you've been having a wonderful day even though I didn't get to talk to you. You've been eating a lot better, home-cooked meals, and more veggies. That makes me so happy, Leaf. I am proud of you. I am genuinely so proud of you. Good job on completing your weekly goal. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Tricky, you're going to a test. Told you I will be missing for a while. Well, good luck on your test, my friend. Absolutely good luck. Please let us know how it goes. I wish you the clearest of thoughts. And I was going to say the smartest of synapses. Is that how your brain thinks? I don't know much about the human mind. But I wish you the best test-taking experience, my friend. Please let us know how it goes. I will be wishing you the best of luck from my heart, from the very bottom of my soul. But my friends, let's see, Leaf, so you completed your goal. F, your goal was you needed to sleep. F, I think your goal every single week has been to sleep more. Do you feel like you got to do that? I know you're on the mend of getting better. You're still pretty sick, but do you feel like you've been resting a bit more? Hopefully so. I always joke that I feel like you get like 20 minutes of sleep a night. But hopefully that's not true. Got more sleep than usual, yes? I'm proud of you. Good job, my friend. I bet that's helping you so much with your illness too. I studied, so hopefully not. Almost definitely going to. Sleep deprived and your balance is dead. Oh, Tricky, you need a vacation. You need a break away from school. You gotta promise us you're gonna treat yourself to something really nice after this test, right? Maybe a milkshake, maybe your favorite food. Don't push yourself too hard. School, studies, and tests are never worth your own mental sanity, my friend. I truly do mean that. You fell asleep on stream before? I never mind when people fall asleep. I truly never mind. It makes me feel really honored that I could help you guys sleep. Don't break a bone when you trip. But yes, our last person who had a weekly goal, Water, you said you needed to work on your house. Your exact words were work on the house, so much to do. Did you feel like you got to work more on your house? And as well, my friends, if you have any goals that you would like to state for this coming week, please let me know and I will write all of them down. Write all of them down. Also, I truly do care about your goals a lot. Every day, because I write them on a notepad, every day I see them right by my desktop, and I always read them because they're right there, and I always wish you guys the absolute best. Like, I put my whole soul into hoping every single time I'm at my desk that you guys are doing good on the things you say that you're trying to. You did? That was my entire weekend? Yay, Water, yay! That's amazing! I mean, it was a very busy weekend, but I'm glad you got to be very productive. Need to finish my WIPs? Oh, your work in progresses. Do you mean your art? Your art that you're working on? Let me write that down, my friend. But yes, as always, you do not need to tell me a goal tonight. If there's one that you come up with tomorrow or the next day or anything of the sort, you just let me know. It can even be Sunday night or Monday morning. You just let me know and I will take care of it. But yes, my dear friends, I want to also mention that tomorrow I will be absent. I will be gone. I'm going to take a day. There's a few errands I need to run, as well as I want to get all of the VODs for Mystery Dungeon taken care of, and I want to get our next game ready. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but it's going to be a horror game, my friends. So please look forward to it. It's going to be a pretty big 180 turn from Mystery Dungeon. But yes, I will be gone tomorrow, my friends, but we will be back on Wednesday. Your goal this week is to go back to the gym. I love that. That's a very big goal too. That takes a lot of dedication and drive. I'm glad you guys will be looking forward to the horror. I am really as well. But as always, my friends, please, I have had such a gorgeous time with you all tonight. A wonderful time. I genuinely I'm very emotional ending Mystery Dungeon. Not only was it our longest adventure we've ever gone on, but it's very special to me, and I know it's really special to you guys too. So it feels very sad. I keep saying bittersweet because it truly is bittersweet. It feels very, very heartwarming to say goodbye to Team HamHams. And Riolu, Ham, all of the guild members. Week is to plan out my fantasy baseball league with friends. Oh, I love that. That's a fun goal. That's a really, really fun goal. Baseball fantasy league. That's crazy. Ooh, I've heard of people doing fantasy football, but never baseball. Is it kind of the same system? Genuine question? Of course, F. You can ask me any question. Any question at all. I'm very excited. I was thinking about earlier how it feels like we are, it feels like the perfect time to end Mystery Dungeon because we've been on it for a long time. There's so much you can do. The game's like technically never ending, completely never ending. It's one of those games you can just keep doing expeditions on forever, but I feel like we rounded out our journey to a perfect ending, personally. Do you ever plan on playing Deltarune before Chapter 3 and 4 come out? I was actually planning. I would love to play Deltarune and do a really big time of it when the chapters come out. So we can do 1, 2, 3, and 4 and just go down the line. It's crazy that's coming out very soon. Twitch stats going? I think pretty good. I think I'd have to take a look to see the details, but I think pretty good. I'm always so grateful every time I look at them. But yes, my friends, I have had such a wonderful time tonight. Such a glorious time. This was the perfect way to spend a fantastic Monday. And as always, please, I wish everyone to get the most rest. The best rest and a great night of sleep. Please have a sweet treat before bed. You know what I mean by that. It can be a sweet treat, it can be savory, it can be salty. Is salty and savory the same thing? I think it is. Well, you can have any treat that your heart desires, but make sure to not go to bed with a hungry tummy. Make sure to do some self-care and take care of yourselves. I will miss you guys so much tomorrow. But I will see you on Wednesday, my dear friends, with a whole new adventure in store. A whole brand new adventure. But as always, please take care. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Or sorry, not tomorrow. I apologize. I think it's a habit for me to say that. I will see you guys Wednesday. I will miss you tomorrow, and I will see you guys Wednesday. But have a good night, everybody, and please get lots of rest. I will see you guys Wednesday.